I just want to sit with you and converse with you, connect with you, enlighten you, teach you, and learn something from you. Madam Merkaba, I'm so grateful for your love and your support. It means so much for me. You've been with me through many, many things, silently and publicly. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my light. Madam Merkaba.
That's
Merkaba.
where I can see far.
Bam, honey. Okay, bitch. Okay. Good morning, honey. Good night. Good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you see this, honey. Listen. Okay. So today, y'all, I can wait to get home today. Okay. Y'all, I've been like on this little, how would you call this? I've been going to bed early. I've been waking up early. Okay. And I've been getting a lot of stuff done, obviously. But I think me doing what I did a couple of weeks ago, I think it kind of shifted energy and I love it. I wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And not saying you should call me. Anybody out there who knows me, bitch, you call me that early, bitch, you would get fucking blocked. Okay. I don't pick up calls that early. Anyway, we're not talking to clients, because we're talking to friends and family that watch this video too. So today, y'all, I had a couple of Reiki sessions booked in person. Somewhere in my medical script, darling. And of course, honey, I'm drinking a green nutrition. What is this? Green goodness, honey. Until I'm done, so I can go eat my motherfucking dinner. Okay, what I'm having for dinner is steak, egg, and cheese motherfucking burrito. That's not important, but y'all know I like to, I like to keep y'all abreast of things. Anyway, y'all. So I just, this is what I'm gonna say. I won't keep y'all that long. Listen, I know I say that, but listen for real. I won't keep y'all that long. But I'm starting to realize, like, when you like, I'm a good judger of character. I have a good judgment of character, right? Because judger of character. That's not right, honey. I'm a good judge of character. That's another thing. Anyway, but I have good judgment of character. Like when I see people, maybe initially I'm like, okay, this is a good person, right? I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? I want to be very optimistic. But then as time go on, it always happens where people will unfold and you will see them for who they are. And I try not to go into situations assuming that this is how people are, even though the energy feels similar, right? Even though I'm like, ooh, there was a girl named Shantae that had the same energy before. Ooh, shit, I met a girl named Nakia with the same energy before. God damn. There was a guy named Jonathan. Like, I don't want to assume, I don't want to group people together. But now I'm starting to feel like judging people and being, ignorant with people, being racist against people, being whatever it is against people. I kind of feel like it came from our mechanism of surviving. That's what I'm starting to believe it is. Like our ancestors survived certain things because they had to judge, and maybe sometimes they misjudge things, right? But they had to judge something based off first impressions. And sometimes their judging, of course, is from their own experiences. And I'll tell you, I speak from my experiences. I speak from what I have experienced. I can't sit here and tell you about all the people in this world and what these people are going through, what people are dealing with, but I could definitely go into people who look like these people and feel like these people to me, what my experiences were with these people, and why I don't want to connect with these people. And I do feel like there is a difference between a lot of stuff. And I'm going to kind of point that out too as I go over what it is I want to talk about today. So as you know, there was a woman murdered in Mexico named Chiquila Robinson. Okay. And she might be related to my mama, honey. I gotta look into the T girl, okay? Because there wasn't too many Robinsons, so she might be some type of family member. I'm not sure. But there was a lot of stories going on. I don't like to tap in, y'all, because I've been feeling like Black people want to be Inspector Gadgets. Like I feel like when the Caucasian folks and people of other communities, they experiences happen to their people, I feel like they talk about it and they keep it moving, and then they wait for the news to drop more information, and then they talk about it. Or sometimes they go out on the front line and they go knocking on doors and shit. Do your research. They go show up to the houses and shit like, wait a minute, there's a lady that went missing, a white woman went missing in Arizona. And the family member said that she was last in this area. Let's book a plane ticket and go to Arizona and find out what's going on. Girl, y'all do your research on this. But I noticed when it comes to Black people, it's like Inspector Gadget. It's like all these theories, all these ideas, and it'd be like they'd be missing the mark. And then even when the news come out and give new details on the situation, now ideas are changing. Now stories are changing. Now, well, I meant to say this, and that, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, no, no, baby. And maybe this go into once again judging someone or judging things. Once again, I feel like our ancestors judge things as a surviving mechanism, right? They knew in a surrounding, oh, this is dangerous, right? Like these herbs in here is going to kill us. These herbs are toxic. It's time to get the fuck up out of here. Like they knew, and then sometimes obviously they didn't know and end up dying, right? Before modern day medicine came about, people were dying. They thought they could bleed out illnesses and stuff. So they didn't always have the answers, but for the most part they did, because we wouldn't be here if they didn't. So like I said, I pay attention to these storylines, and it's just like, if y'all were so intelligent and you were so I don't know what to call it. I can't even say intuitive, because I feel like when emotions come in, and I keep telling people, emotions and intellect have to be divided when it comes to intuition. Okay, your intuition is heightened. Your intuition is more powerful. It's more accurate when your logic or your intellectual and your emotions are separated, okay, and they're kept at bay, right? And it's from experiences. When I'm reading people, when I read someone that I feel connected to, that's why I don't give my mom readings. I don't give family members readings unless I don't know anything about the situation. I'm down to do that. But when it comes to someone you love and you care for, and they're like, listen, can you tap in and can you see what spirit has to tell me, or whatever, things come up, and once again your emotions get involved, and your insight starts to become blurry. Okay, and that's the challenge for people who are psychic and clairvoyant or intuitive. We're going to keep it at intuitive. So like I said, people will I don't want to get sidetracked because I don't want to be here for 2 or 3 hours. So people will talk about ideas, okay? They will hear stories about things like missing pregnant woman, da, 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 da. And like I said, now they have all these answers, right? They're coming forward, and this is what I feel. And spirit told me, and and not even spiritual people, not even people that are claiming to be not tapped in, but they have all these ideas and all these assumptions. And it's like, boo-boo. First of all, when someone comes forward and they say that they're intuitive, or they say they're connected to spirit, I like to get a background of their life, right? I like to kind of get a clear understanding of their identity, because how you identify yourself is how the rest of the world will not only perceive you, but how you choose to navigate through the world. You can do your research on that. So if you identify as a victim, if you identify as a weak person, now every situation, you're going to find yourself being a victim. You're going to find yourself being weak. You're going to find yourself being stuck in something, right? Stuck in the matrix. So our identity first, how we establish ourselves, especially after you become 18, right? Because there comes a time, and I think I shared this on my Facebook. There comes a time, honey, when we get to a particular age and we realize that we have to take accountability and responsibility for the shit that we've been through. Okay, we've internalized these traumas because they no longer exist, honey. These are past traumas. And now these traumas are becoming internalized, and they're everyday challenges for us. But we're choosing to let ourselves be on the other side of the winning team, right? Or the other side of actually conquering those demons. And so, like I said, when I look at these people that are so-called intuitive or have a lot to say, I like to go back and see their life story, right? I like to go back and see their life story. What led them to this point? You know, they're 30 something years, 40 something years, 50 something years, 60 something years, whatever. What were their experiences and were they repetitive? So people will tell their story, or you do your research on it because some of them will write books about it. And you read their story and you're just like, wait a minute. If you were so opinionated and you were so accurate with your opinions and you were so intuitive, right? Like, listen, this is what spirit is telling me, this is what I'm feeling. What happened before you got on YouTube? What happened before you became someone craving attention, craving a YouTube check? What happened before that? Because according to what you put in your book, or according to what we looked up online, because you got a lot of criminal motherfucking records, bitch, you were not that smart. You didn't say, let me go beg a man. Let me promise a man that we'll go out on a date if he pay my bills for the next month. Let me go lie to a man and make it seem like I'm about to give him some, but he gotta first fork up some money for my food and stuff. Like, you didn't say that. You said, bitch, let's go steal. You said, bitch, fuck the dumb shit. Let's go motherfucking steal. Not thinking, once again, not thinking, because emotions get in, that bitch, you going to motherfucking jail. You going to fucking jail, bitch. You going to fucking jail. And they take right then and there, girl. We prosecute to the fullest extent. With that being said, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little hurt by this. I'm a little hurt. Okay, I'm a little hurt. Even what I'm about to say right now, bitch. You know, I'm a little bit like, listen, bitch. If this is the end of Madam Merkaba, if this is the end of the bitch doing work on YouTube for people, so be it. Because there comes a time where you get tired of fucking bullshit. There comes a time where you get tired of fucking playing in the motherfucking kitty corner, right? Playing in the motherfucking kitty corner sandbox. Because kitty corner is actually a place. I think it's called Kids Corner. But there comes a time where you get tired of playing these little kids games as an adult. It comes a time where you go through your trauma, you resolve your trauma, then you look back and say, okay, I'm expecting everybody else to catch up. Because everybody else is, you know, spiritually inclined. Everybody else, I'm becoming woke. I'm detoxing. I'm reading a book on witchcraft. But yeah, you're still stuck in your old fucking trauma. Like, how does that work? How do you become a powerful witch? How do you become a powerful sorcerer? How do you claim the lineage of power? Well, you don't know yourself. And we know this when it comes to any great person or any position of power. You must know yourself. And knowing yourself is knowing your heart and it's knowing your mind. We know that your mind and your heart is the two most powerful houses that you ever have, that should I say you have in your possession. So when the mind is fucked up and the heart is fucked up, because the heart symbolizes who and what you connect to and how you connect to it. And the mind deals with how you're going to maneuver through with that relationship. When there's blockages or fucked up energy there, you ain't going nowhere. Bitch, you're going to stay exactly where you're at. And it becomes a collectiveness, right? It becomes a collectiveness of people. Now I see why a lot of shit go down, why like the Oprahs and the Kanyes and these people that become established multi-millionaires, if not billionaire black people, why they don't really pull and try to, pull all their other black folks with them, because a lot of y'all not ready for that. A lot of y'all have so much fucking trauma inside of you that you don't want to get fucking resolved. No matter who talk about it, no matter who come to it. Oh, I can't listen to this. This is a nigga. I can't listen to this. This is a hurt bitch. I can't listen to this bitch wears synthetic wig. I can't listen to this. This bitch got 20 baby dad. And it's like, it doesn't matter who's delivering the fucking message. It's, are you taking fucking heed to what is fucking being said? Because a lot of you are not. And this is why y'all have these fuckers, all of them, from the Zazas to the Tatas to the Yayas to the Manas. Bitch that's fucking scamming the fuck out of y'all. Even the ones that come across and act like they're Captain Save a Hoe. They too got some other fucking demons in their fucking closet, bitch, and I'm seeing it. It's unfolded right in front. It's unfolded right in front of my fucking eyes. So someone stated that Shaquilla Robinson is a man. I mean, they went as far as to even say like Mr. Robinson. And I was like, whoa, this like, wait, hold up. Because this is giving me Tommy Sotomayor. This is giving me Tommy. This is giving me when the black man said that he wants a white woman or a Latina woman because he said they're softer. Like, this has given me very much, people watch Tommy Sotomayor, and I actually pulled something up because I was like, what do you call this? And it says right here, honey, wait, hold up. I might have to pull it up. Well, hold on. I might have to pull it up, honey. Okay, because I know it's on this motherfucking phone, honey. Hold on. I'm about to pull this up again. Because I'm like, yeah, y'all seeing shit. And y'all, that shit stays on your psyche. And now you are also pulling up. Damn. Hold on. I hate that, honey. Hold on. Give me one moment, honey. Give me one motherfucking. Bam! We got it right here. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of before. I forgot to ask Google, and Google told me, and it clears out. So, according to what I researched recently, too, because I said, bitch, this has to be called something. In the social justice theory, it says that internalized oppression. Oh, come on in here. Because see, bitch, like I said, y'all not ready for this shit. And this how I be fucking with people, girl. This is why I don't deal with people in my everyday life like that unless you're about the motherfucking money. You got money, bitch. I got the motherfucking time. You don't got the money, bitch. I don't got time for you. Because listen, because I don't got time for the bullshit. Okay? I don't got time for bitch. Oh, you can for me? Because I said bitches can't afford their own tab. I didn't say you. I didn't say a name. I said bitches can't afford their own tab. And you can stop, wait, bitch, because you can't afford your motherfucking tab. So either way, right here, it says that in social justice theory, internalized oppression is a concept in which an oppressed group accepts the methods and incorporates the oppressive message of the oppression group against their own best interest. So when it comes to women, I feel like the oppressor is black men. I feel like when it comes to black women, the oppressor is black man. It's not white man, it's black man. Okay. And I also feel like when it comes to black women, the oppressor is also other black women. And I'm telling you what I've been seeing. Because, bitch, going into that whole Shaquilla's a man and da 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 da, and of course it's only one person saying this. But I'm just looking like, this is some fucked up shit. First of all, you a black woman, like this person's a black woman, and to be like, this is a man because mama look androgynous. And like I said, I like to pull up facts and shit too, y'all. You can Google black woman on Google, and if Shaquilla is a man, 99% of these women that they showing on Google are all men too. They're all fucking men too. Respectfully, it's called being born male. But either way, I was hurt by this, y'all, because I saw someone exposing fake and fraudulent as people, and I'm just like, okay, bam, like I feel it. Even though this is a black woman from the South, okay, and no shade. Even though this is a black woman from the South, there's a lot of stereotypes about black women from the South. I'm going to look past this because mama's speaking some real shit, and maybe mama got some connection with people outside of the South. So mama's not like other Southern black folk. I don't know. So I'm watching, and mama's just spewing this knowledge and uji jubu muja blah blah. And mama's just like being real blunt, and I'm just like, I'm loving this. Like, I'm loving this. But I guess, and that's another thing too. I guess I wasn't seeing it as, well, I mean, allegedly they're a victim of a situation. So anyway, I didn't see it as this is a black woman coming after another black woman. I was looking at it as a victim exposing their victimizer. But now I'm seeing it as kind of like, wait a minute, like maybe there's an issue between, themselves and black women, themselves and dark skinned women. I don't know. But on the outside, it looks kind of funny. Okay, I'm just gonna say that on the outside looks kind of funny because I identify as a multiracial individual. Okay, and I'll let y'all tell it, multiracial people are not black people. Okay, so from the outside looking in, bitch, it looks very suspicious and very like, mama got some unresolved issues with herself. So either way, mama did this article, and I kind of let it slide too because mama, said something. I was giving out a little, I was giving her some tea because I was like, I want to support this woman. This woman is real. I even bought a book. Okay, I even bought her book. But she literally was like, yes, daddy. And so I took it as, okay, that's a joke. Mama didn't mean it like her. She didn't mean that. She didn't mean it when I sent her that super chat. She didn't mean daddy like that. I think she was just like playing, right? I was like, okay, she didn't mean it. But now full circle, bitch. Full motherfucking circle. Mama sitting here calling this person a man and saying it's a punk and it's a sissy. And I'm like, so what would separate your interaction about me and Miss Shaquila? Miss Shaquila. What's this between Miss Shaquila? You don't know her at all. You didn't hear about her until this situation, but we actually talked. So what's this between you calling that a man and that a punk and that a sissy? Because, bitch, I don't play that. Because, bitch, if it comes down to me being a punk, me being a sissy, I'm a very smart one. Now, if it came down to us calling names and coming for people and throwing jabs, bitch, you're not that smart. You're not that smart because the way you play chess and the way you playing checkered, bitch, the egg has always been on your motherfucking face. If we have to be real and we have to speak unapologetically and be truthful about shit. Actions speak louder than words. And like I said, I believe we attract all things to us, whether we're conscious of it or not. So just because you didn't find out until a certain age that, oh shit, how I think, how I act is how I'm going to experience life, it's always been there, baby. And the crazy thing about it is a lot of your experiences have been bled down from your ancestors because we know that karma is bled in through the blood. We know that one way of getting karma, I can't remember the exact term they call it, but 95% of your karma is from your motherfucking mom and your motherfucking daddy. If your mom and daddy were liars, if they were thieves, if they were malicious and toxic, they were out here doing fucked up ass shit to people, being a fucking debt to society, you now have that energy and frequency in you. And although you could be a white light and you could be a healer and you could be this and you could be that, the spirit will still give you what your fucking parents did. It's called the curse of your father. It's called the curse of your fucking ancestors, generational curses. So with that being said, all of your life examples have showed you what it is and what it ain't. Bitch, and I believe I'm older than you. I believe I am. But bitch, I've not made, when it came down to anybody, anyway, I'll get off of that because bitch, now that becomes a personal thing when it's more so like, baby, what you're talking about and what you were saying is exactly why, and I'm just going to finalize this. You seeing someone as this is a man, this is a man. Why do people get so offended when the white man see you as an animal and call you the N-word? If it's okay for you to see a woman who's clearly a woman, regardless of how strong her face look, and oh, this is a man. Like, so it's okay for you to be stupid like that and say that stupid ass shit, but it's not okay for a white man to be stupid enough to call you out your name? And you know what the fuck I'm talking about too, bitch. You can call a woman who's clearly a woman, and even if she was not a woman, she chooses to identify as a fucking woman. Just like you would choose to identify as an Afro-American, okay? Not a Negro, because back in the day, they called you Negroes and they called you color. You don't want to identify as a Negro or colored no more. You want to be identified as Black or African-American or whatever you want to identify as. So it's not okay for a white man to say Negro or Negro, but it's okay for you to be like, this a man. This is the truth, though, because it is a man. Like, bitch, who are you? And that's a question I pose on all of you. Who are you to sit here and dictate what it is and what it ain't? And then what's even crazy about it, too, in the video I was saying, she was over here saying shit about, well, I need a birth certificate because y'all over here and y'all need to get out your feelings. I don't think it's a feeling thing. I think it's more so when something is stupid, we're going to call stupid. Okay? We're going to call something dumb. Okay? Isn't that how we all get down? We call con artists. We call liars. We call pedophiles. I mean, girl, isn't that how we get down in the world? So it's nothing to do with emotion, but it's everything to do with why you so mad that white folks call you out or Karens act the way they act because of you. But it's not, you don't have the same energy right? You feel like you get a pass, internalized oppression. You get a pass when it comes to other people. When it comes to other people, oh, that Chinaman, oh, that nigga, that punk, that sissy, that man. But let somebody call you out your name, out your gender, out of your preference, what you choose to be called, it's a motherfucking problem. NAACP is coming out. You got all this girl. Like I needed to make sense, and I would love someone to explain it to me. I would love someone to explain it to me. It never have made sense to me. It still doesn't make sense to me. Why y'all don't have the same energy when it came to BLM? Why y'all not holding women accountable who abort their babies? Why are you not holding women accountable who abort their babies, but yet you want to hold police accountable for taking out criminals? You want to hold police accountable for taking out people who don't know how to fucking obey authority? That's a motherfucking issue with you with that, right? But you're not holding women accountable who are aborting their motherfucking babies. You're not holding men accountable who leave these women to their own fucking devices. Like, girl, like if we're gonna hold everybody accountable when it comes to Black Lives Matter, everybody needs to be held accountable. Everybody. Bitch, including this woman that called another Black woman a man because she has strong features. Her daddy came out and talked. You think her dad, girl, like I said, make it make sense for me. I really want to understand the perspective of the average Black American. The average Black American. Like, how do you pick and choose your racist experience? How do you pick and choose? Like, how do you say it's a racist experience when a white man called me out, or a white woman called me out, or Hispanic called me out, or Asian called me out, but when another Black person called you out, oh, it's not a racist experience. It's not a racist. Like, how do you differentiate that? Because I don't. When I meet transgender people who identify as transgender people and they act a certain way, bitch, I call it out how it is. Bitch, you out here acting like you a woman, but yet you out here exposing these men for being gay. You're not a woman, girl. You're homosexual. Because you letting the world know that this man is gay because he want to fuck with you. So, baby, you're not. You're over there. Same thing with when the gay people used to back in the day call each other F words, shit, faggot, homo. I'm looking at people like Jason Lee, like, you hate yourself. That's why you call these other gay people gays and faggots, and I don't do homos, I do DL. That's why you say that shit. Because you don't like yourself. That's internalized oppression. Growing up, people didn't accept you for being who you were, and now that you're older, now it's, oh, let me attack, let me call out. Unless people gave you a reason to do that, why are you so defensive about that? Why are you so defensive about your own identity? And the same thing with that, like I said, I find it very hard. No, fucking not very hard. I don't see what y'all protesting for and what y'all got going on. And of course, it's not apply to everybody. But I don't see y'all getting what you're trying to get. And maybe this is all divine intervention coming in and separating the real from the fake, the real indigenous people of this land to the people that are not really from here, because I have to do my little research on people like indigenous people back in the day, who was volatile. And a lot of people are claiming to be like Choctaw Indian. They were claiming to be Blackfoot Indian. Cherokee and Choctaw is the number two Indians that I hear people say they are. And I'm like, these people were very peaceful, civilized individuals. Going into my grandmother's ancestors being Cherokee Indian, bitch, and Choctaw. Bitch, they were very peaceful people. They were not out here, oh, fuck, ah. They even taught the settlers or the conquerors, invaders, whatever fuck I want to call them, how to maneuver through this fucking land. I think the Blackfoot was the aggressor one. So I think the Blackfoot was actually the opposite, a whole bunch of other tribes. But I know Blackfoot was actually noted as being very, very resistant to it. And either way, I'm just like, so it's a lot going on. And I personally don't give a fuck because I do feel like your mind is what it is. You attract who you are. You attract what you feel. You attract what you fucking think. And bitch, like I said, I'm one of those bitches gonna hold you fucking accountable. Bitch, we're tired of your fucking bullshit. We're tired of you looking at the Karens and looking at the, I don't know what y'all call the white man. We're tired of when they call you out on your bullshit and Ray Ray and Buki and they say little racial slurs to you and you have a temper tantrum and you go crazy. But yet, you prove them right. I'm sick of seeing that shit. I'm sick of seeing when a white man or white woman call you black or call you this and that. Oh, black women are masculine. Or hell, when Thomas Sotomayor said that black woman was masculine. When he said that black woman was masculine and manly, girl, they were upset about it. Girl, people, y'all were fucking this man up. But it's like then a black woman gets murdered in fucking Mexico, and then you sit here and say, "This is a man." And I don't know if Mama said this just to throw some tea, if she was saying this just to make it a hot topic to kind of get some views up. I don't know what it was, but to me it's just like it was very disrespectful. It was very very nasty, very very tasteless. And as I said before, I'm pro racism, I'm pro sexism, I'm pro homophobia, I'm pro transphobia, bitch. I'm pro everything. I'm pro all that. I'm pro all that because at the end of the day, baby, if we can be hateful to anybody, we can get hated back on. And that's what I feel. What's good for the goose, good for the motherfucking gander. If Karen cannot come for you and attack you for being you, or you feel like, oh girl, that was racist. They called this black girl Bonquiqui. But yeah, you feel like it is okay to call another black woman a man when clearly you know that that's a damn woman. Like, that's a mental illness, boo. And even going into the facts where I'll be looking at people like, you give me the same energy as these people, though. Like, you calling this person a man, but you give man energy too. And there's no tea, no share with that, but you're giving that energy too. So it's like, ask a lot of black men why they're dating white women. Ask a lot of black men why they're choosing to date Asian women. And they would say the exact same thing that you said in your motherfucking video, that this is a motherfucking man. They don't want aggressive women. They don't want aggressive, I'm about to fight you. They don't want that. They want a soft, docile, respectful woman. Let them tell you that. So that's what this shit is. It's internalized depression. You're upset because maybe you want these black men. Maybe you wish you could marry a black man. I don't know. Maybe you wish this black man would have you as the number one pick. And maybe you're upset because you single. You ain't got shit. You're not married. Ain't nobody gonna put a ring on it. If they do put a ring on it, it's gonna be for some other bullshit. And maybe you feel some type of way about it. I mean, even go as far as, bitch, people getting fired. People motherfucking getting people together, bitch, getting fired and shit. I'm just like, I've never heard of, when I did work people, because, up until 21, I was working in public places like Walmart and shit, with the public and shit. 21, 22 is when I became a boss. Regardless of how I became the boss too, bitch, because that's another thing too. Bitches be out here having multiple children by multiple men, then marry not one of these motherfucking men, yet didn't even get a fucking house from the man, but talking about people being prostitutes and whores. Bitch, let it be. Let it be, girl. Being a whore or not, bitch, the credit is good, bitch. Let it be a whore or not, bitch. I have a savings. Let it be a whore or not, bitch. I get what I want when I want it, how I motherfucking want it. Okay, bitch. Hello. Let that be known. Let that be known, bitch. And my relationship with my parents is still good. Okay, so bitch, ain't no boy. Your parents must be saddened by you. And no, bitch, they're not. Actually, they're really not. They're really not, bitch, because I'm educated and I'm also about my motherfucking money. And maybe that's where y'all get it twisted. Y'all be out here trying to get dick and get friends and shit, and you put your money on motherfucking hold. And when it gets too late, you're upset because things ain't right. Now, then you start internalizing, oh my God, this is really a man. Well, listen, Shaquilla looked better than a lot of you hoes. So, of course, you're going to call that a man because she looked better than y'all. I think that mama's a female. Okay, regardless of how strong she looks in the face, I think she looked like the modern day African American woman. And there's no tea, no shade with that. Nicki Minaj's, Cardi B's, Megan Thee Stallion's, think about all these girls. Kesha, Taylor Swift, think about all these girls. Beyonce, they look very androgynous, masculine by the face. Viola Davis. I mean, girl, you can look up all these girls, Google them. If Shaquilla is a man, I guess these people are also questionable. I mean, I think you might be questionable too, girl, because like I say, even going into the whole soft and feminine thing, I also feel like that is a European thing. I think that European standards of beauty has been pushed onto people, and people are going by that. Oh, she don't have a small face. She don't have a small nose. She don't have soft features. Everything is so strong and indigenous. That's masculine. That's ugly. That's unattractive. I think I was even watching the video too, where someone commented and said, that's why they don't deal with a lot of black women in their area, because they be looking like that and ugly. And I'm just like, but when did masculine become ugly? Because there be these masculine ass women that be getting all the dick. It be these masculine ass women that be laid up and kept up somewhere. Like, when did masculinity become so ugly? And the crazy thing about it too, I've been seeing to look at people's mama and shit and grandmama, and I just be like, the audacity. Like, I remember there was a guy over there in Maryland. Shout out to DMV girl, Maryland girl. Daddy, used to come for the girls. Cute guy, too, cute black guy. He used to come for the girls. And we know these are niggas. These are manginas. He would call everybody manginas. These are manginas. And he would be the hardest on me and this other girl named Leche. He'd be the hardest. Like, these are two niggas, and their voices are too high. So we know they're trying to pull something. They're trying to trick something. Anyway, girl, make a long story short, somebody exposed the fact that he was living at home with his mama. They put his picture of his mama on his Facebook. Mama has some big ass motherfucking feet. Mama has some big ass motherfucking hands. And mama's face was looking very, very strong. And I was just thinking to myself, like, he looks like his mama. Like, he looks like his mama. Like, he had like an androgynous look too. Like, daddy could put on some makeup and fool the people too. But I was like, yeah, he looks like his mama. Very strong face, y'all. Listen, don't make me be messy and find that picture too, because it was sent to me. And I would gladly post so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. So like I said, motherfuckers just in there reading girls down. And this be their ancestors looking like that. Going into my motherfucking ancestors, my grandfather's side of the family, where they were 6'2" and above, with very strong exotic features. 6'2" and above. I think one of my aunties was probably 5'10", my auntie Pearl, but the rest of them were 6'2" and above. And my favorite auntie, she was 6'2" with a size 15 shoe. When I say 15 in motherfucking women's, bitch, okay? Women, 15. Bitch, you do the motherfucking math. I think that's a 13 in man. Okay? 6'2", bitch. That bitch was big and fucking beautiful. So, bitch, like I said, baby girl, when you're confident in yourself, bitch, nothing else matters. And that's why these men be going for certain girls and don't be going for girls like you. And I'm saying, when I say girls like you, the oppressed, the pressed, not oppressed, the pressed girls. Even I think I comment on a video and a bitch was trying to fight me and shit. Like, girl, she said what she said. I don't care what she said. So if she can call Shaquilla a man, then a white man can call you a nigga. It's okay too. It's okay for a job to discriminate against you because that's their opinion, right? That's their authentic opinion about you. Let them not want to hire you because you are a person of color. Who cares, right? Who cares, right? Who cares? Who cares? That's their opinion. Who cares if a black man said he don't want to date black women? Who cares? Because that's his opinion. That's his authentic self. That's his authentic viewpoint. Daddy is his life. He can do what he wants. He can fuck who the fuck he want to fuck. Bitch, like, where does it, like, that's what I really want to know. Who gave certain people the fucking key to the fucking everything? You get to decide who goes to the fucking cookout. You get to decide, oh, you pass. Oh, you come to a family gathering. Bitch, they don't want to go to, bitch, people like, bitch, I look like you and I want to go to your damn gathering. Girl, you look like you put sugar in your fucking greens. You look like you fucking put a lot of motherfucking sugar inside your fucking Kool-Aid. Bitch, you look like you put a lot of fucking sugar inside your fucking yams. Bitch, I don't want to go to your fucking cookout. Bitch, and I didn't see you wash your hands neither. Bitch, I don't want to go to fucking cookout. So what makes you think that he want to go to the fucking cookout? Like, girl, who ordained y'all? Who ordained y'all? That's what I really want to know. Who ordained y'all? To be, I'm going to speak. I'm going to give my opinion. Okay, well, listen. What's his name? What's that dragon tail looking motherfucker? Ignis Inus, what's his name? Jack Inus, what's that motherfucker's name? What's that skeleton looking motherfucker that said nappy headed hoes? What's that name? Anyway, Google him. He said nappy headed hoes. Everybody was upset about that. Wasn't that his opinion? Wasn't that his authentic opinion, honey? Wasn't it? Girl, wasn't that his authentic opinion? Like, why are we so upset about it? Right? Because it's disrespectful. That's why. We're upset about it because it's disrespectful. We're upset about it because it's the goose, what they call it's the kettle calling the pot black. Like, bitch, you need to worry about what you got going on over there. Don't worry about if that's the man. Don't worry about this girl. Worry about what's going on over there, over yonder. Okay? Worry about what's going on over there under yonder, over yonder. Bitch, how do y'all say that, bitch? Girl, kumbaya. Come by here, my lord. You know, they said kumbaya means come by here. I'm just like, come by here, kumbaya. Kind of kumbaya, come by here. Why did you just say kumbaya? Anyway, Woo, girl. Listen, listen, honey. Like I said, if Shaquila's a man, go ahead and type on Google black woman, not woman. Okay, woman, you have four people. The first four people are very masculine looking, okay, but very pretty. You have a Seattle Times, the Supreme Court black woman, okay. You have a second one, she's a U.S. Embassy in Germany, okay. Number three is the death penalty informant, Senate. Oh, her name is Ketanji something. And then you have Megan Thee Stallion. Like I said, just go down the list. Go down the list, honey. Matter of fact, fuck this shit. Wait a minute. Wait. This is what we're going to do, honey. Because, see, listen, this is how we get down. Because, see, like I said, black folks can call other black folks out, but when a white person do it, they wrong. Right? He can't say that. He can't say that. Okay. Well, listen, I'm on black woman on Google. Number one looks very masculine. Number two looks very masculine. Number three looks very masculine. Number four looks masculine. Number five, we can't see because she got a mask on, but the hands look pretty big. She looks masculine, right? Didn't y'all say big hands, big feet makes you a man? Those hands look pretty big to me. Number six, right? Yeah, number six. These group of women here. They're broad shoulders, so I can definitely say those are men too, right? Let's talk about it. In number seven, honey, the one to the right, she definitely looked like a man, right? I don't see little to no boobs. I see a very strong, prominent jawline. Yeah, I'm seeing men here. Going on to the next one. Number one is definitely masculine. Number two, wow. Wow, honey, she like Dwayne Johnson in drag, right? Let y'all tell her, right? Very masculine. Woo, girl, number three is the philanthropist, girl. She is definitely giving, honey, T.S. Ritter's girl, Shauna Balenciaga. Work, honey. Number four, girl. Who is this and what is this, girl? What? Girl, what? Girl, let's keep going down, girl. Let's go to the third row. Very strong jawline, very strong cheekbones, right? That means she's a man, right? Number two, very strong face features too. Wow, she must be a man too, right? Oh my God. Number three, she's hiding herself, so she must be a man too because she's hiding her features. Number four, I don't know. Is it or is it not? I can't really tell. Number five, wow, she has a very prominent brow bone, very prominent high cheekbones like males, right? So she must be a man too, right? Number seven, the last one, her name is Major Jamison. Wow, she's definitely a man because mama didn't even want long hair, right? She took the helmet off like men do, right? Going to the next one, like, ooh, girl, the Superwoman role, girl. Mama's really giving, girl. Number one is really selling that girl. Chi Chi Rodriguez, or excuse me, Noxzema Tuwong Fu. Girl, number three, girl. Now we know goddamn well this is somebody's brother, right? Right? Let y'all tell it, right? Shaquila's a man. So this must be a man too. Right? This must be a man. This is a man. This is a man. This is a man. Oh, goddamn. Going to the next row. Damn, number one is definitely a man, right? Danielle Brooks. Damn, she got a very strong feature face too. That got to be a man too, huh? Girl, they all men, girl. They all men right here. These are all men, girl. All of them. They all tricked y'all. They all are. Even this pregnant one right here, girl. Mama's giving Serena, what's her name? Serena Williams, girl, being pregnant, girl. Is that a fake belly? Is that a real belly? Oh, girl, look at Medea. They haven't got Medea up in here, girl. Now, you know goddamn well Taraji P. Henson is a man too, girl. Look how strong that jawline is. She got a very strong jawline. Oh, my God, honey. She is a very strong woman. Girl, look at all these strong features in these women, girl. I guess they all men. I guess the Jada Pinkett, I guess she's a man too. I guess they just everybody's just fooled, huh? I guess all these women are men. I think out of all the black women I've seen, I've only seen probably three that actually look like women, right? I guess they all look like men, right? Let y'all tell it, right? It's the man, honey. The voice is very suspect, right? It's very suspicious. Uh-huh. I think y'all YouTubers are men too. I think y'all YouTubers over the line and saying y'all men too. I think they were switch that birth type of shit. Cause y'all be selling it, girl. Y'all be selling the illusion too, girl. Y'all must be in DMV. Y'all must have a good surgeon. Right, a good surgeon. I said a good surgeon. Y'all must have a cute little surgeon, honey. Let me put one last tea up before I go. Let me put one. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, thank God it shows here before you upload it. I was uploading a dick picture. Excuse me. Being honest, honey, Clicked on the wrong picture. Okay, hello. Hello. So in closing, okay, this is a very exotic, beautiful woman. She's very exotic. Very exotic. She's a very exotic, beautiful young black woman. And I hope that she finds peace. And I hope that those bummy, oh yeah, that's another thing too. The people who got her, right? The people who fatally attacked her to death were also black people. And that's what I'm just thinking to myself too. Like all the storylines are focusing on is 5 children won't come home with a parent. Oh, is this a man? What girl? She was set up by her own friends who were black people. This is not a woman going to Mexico being attacked by Mexicans. This was a woman going to Europe being attacked by white people because she was black. This was a black American woman being attacked by other black American people and taken out. And you have the audacity to sit your flat-faced ass on a motherfucking camera and say, well, that's just my opinion. Well, listen, honey. It's a lot of people opinion on a lot of motherfucking shit. Does it make it right? Bitch, you can kiss my motherfucking ass and you kiss Shaquila's ass too. Bitch, how about that? You can kiss my ass and Shaquila's too. Bitch, come on here, Jolly Al. Yes, honey, come on in here, Jay. Yes, honey, Al. That's so crazy, honey. Yes, all right. Come on here, pretty intuitive. Listen, okay? Come on here, pretty intuitive, honey. Long time no see. I think the Iroquois, may have been with the shits. I know that's right, honey. John Imus. There you go, John Imus. He said nappy-headed hoes. Was he wrong? Was he wrong for saying nappy-headed hoes? Huh? Was he wrong for saying nappy-headed hoes? Some of you hoes are nappy-headed hoes. Okay? And you know that, girl. That's why y'all got a lawsuit now for the perm companies. Bitch, you know like they know. But no, it was wrong and offensive because it was a white man and he said it. It was wrong because he was a white man saying that you guys are not bearded hoes. But you can call white people dogs. You can say they smell like dog when they wet. They smell like wet dog. You can say that white people is this and that and they got pale skin. You know they dying out. You could say that shit, right? But when they say back to your motherfucking ass, now you're a victim. Now you want to fight somebody. Bitch, fight your daddy for not being in the motherfucking house. How about that? I said it. Fight your baby daddy because he don't want to pay child support. Go fight him, bitch. Go get off the internet and start a committee to go after single dads who want to leave women to be single mothers. How about that? Let's start breaking down some stereotypes. That should be the propaganda. That should be the new thing. Fuck exposing shit. Let's talk about why the people that want to have babies with you ain't in the motherfucking picture. Why they don't want to be in the picture? Let's talk about that for a minute. Like, let's focus on these things. Let's focus on demographics here. Whatever is important to you and whatever community you feel like you're a part of, let's focus on that. Let's take it to the real issue. Not ideas, not speculations, not you feel froggish or you jumping. Let's get down with the real deal. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What is really going on with y'all? What's really going on with the trauma? What is it when you see other people that look like you feel like you have to attack? What is that? That's not love. That's not dignity. That's not royalty. That's very peasant. That's very disgusting. It's very animalistic. It's very uncivilized. It's very wild animal wildebeest energy. That's what that shit is. Ain't nothing goddess, ain't nothing womanly, ain't nothing royalty, ain't nothing mothering about that. It's very disrespectful. Very disgusting. This is somebody's daughter, just like you're somebody's daughter, just like you're somebody's son. This is somebody's daughter, regardless of the fact of how you see it, but the fact that you feel like you could be disrespectful because you had an opinion. And if somebody have an opinion about you, yours, and what now, bitch, I'm sending spirits over there. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. The bitch gonna go right back to you, bitch. Do it if you want to. Spirit gonna go right back over to your ass, bitch. And maybe that spirit should come in and show you how to be a good human, bitch. Not just sometimes bipolar ass, all the time, bitch. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Call out the real shit, bitch. Sick of it. Okay. When I found out about androgyny when I was younger, I felt so much I felt so much better about myself. Dug deeper into Prince in the 80s with general comfortability with gender. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Zaina, I'm telling you. And even outside of gender and stuff, because all this shit is made up. And that's what I've been trying to convey to people. You cannot sit there and say that you're spiritual and that you're tapped in. And I'm going to talk about spirit and that. Well, you don't operate from spirit. Spirit doesn't see gender and shit. Spirit don't see things that this is a man, this is a woman. Spirit sees that this is light or this is dark. This is light or this is heavy. Spirit does not recognize other shit. Man told you that a man was a man because they had strong features or they had dick and balls. Men told you that. God didn't say that. Spirit didn't tell you that neither. Spirit didn't tell you that neither. Those are your speculations. That's shit that you were told and that you took upon and say, well, this is the truth. So, but just like you can choose that fucking truth, people choose not to recognize that truth. People choose to say that gender's between the ears. Regardless of what you look like, regardless of what's between your legs, it's how you present yourself and it's how you act. And that's the motherfucking issue now. Gender is everything. It's above and beyond. So is sexuality. And that's what I've been thinking too. I think a lot of people that got issues against sexuality got issues with gender. Because I think that lies, I think that's the underlying truth. When people be coming for they're not comfortable with sexual energy. Oh, you a hoe, you a hoe, you a hoe. Those are the ones that I be really paying attention to because it's kind of like, but bitch, technically everybody's a hoe. Unless you're a 40-year-old virgin, everybody's a hoe though. You have to be a hoe to have babies, right? And you'd have a baby with a married, you weren't married to the man before you had your children, right? You wasn't only in love with one man and had a baby with only one man, right? Like, does that make you a hoe too? Like you're upset because bitches decided to know their worth and they charged for it. And you couldn't see what your worth was, so it was too late. So now it's bitch, let me shame strippers. Let me shame shame prostitutes. Let me shame sex workers. Listen, like I said, baby girl, I listen, we don't need everybody to accept prostitutes and sex workers anyway, girl, because then you're gonna fuck up their business. Okay. Be that wholesome whore that you are and let the loose horse make their money. Because like I said, we all whores then, right? Listen, if you're 30 years old and you've had more than 3 sexual partners, bitch, you a hoe. If you've had sex with people outside of you being married to them and being committed to them, you are a hoe. Okay? Let he who is without sin cast the first fucking stone. Bitch, judge unless you want to be motherfucking judged. And of course, we say ye not. Do not judge if ye not want to be judged. But anyway, bitch, bye. Like I said, girl, we can all get it, girl. We all get it. Just so we put up for it. So we said, baby, I'm a young girl. I want to use my youngness and my youthfulness to get me where I need to get to. And when it's time for me to settle down and I have the house on the hill, then I will go ahead and be that free hoe. Then I'll go ahead and let a man tell me that he loves me and let him nut inside me, bitch, ain't getting nothing out of it. That's when we'll do that when the house on the hill. But bitch, until then, bitch, a lot of us, we ain't settling for that. And we're not going to say a lot of us because, a lot of you girls, y'all free girls, y'all free hoes. Like saying, I ain't judging it, girl. You got multiple children by multiple men for free. That's your business, not mine. Oh, bitch, I count on one hand how many men I had interactions with, how many dicks I've sucked, how many times I've been fucked. And bitch, every time I got fucked, bitch, I got something out of it. Every time I sucked the dick, I got something out of it. Bitch, you better ask about it, girl. And it wasn't prostitution either, girl. Hello? It was called, bitch, you my man and I'm your woman. I need something. What you gonna do? Because if you don't got it from me, I can get it from the next man. That's what it's called being fucking smart. It's called that you don't owe nobody a motherfucking thing and they don't owe you a motherfucking thing either. That's the oppressive shit right there, that enslaved mentality shit. Well, I'm his girl. I got to give it to him whenever he wants and he don't got to give me shit back. Girl, bye. I'll be damned. I wish I would. I wish you would. And have the audacity to sit here. Well, she's a hoe. She's a prostitute. You let her be a hoe and a prostitute, bitch. She got what you want. She got what you want, boo-boo. She got what you want. She's a prostitute with no kids and money. You ain't a prostitute with kids and ain't got no money. I mean, like I said, it is what it is, girl. and that's not saying anybody in particular, we're saying that in general. People that have issue with prostitutions, usually it comes across as jealousy to me. That's what it comes across as you're being pressed about something. You're pressed about that this beautiful woman is beautiful. She's a beautiful dark-skinned woman. And I think that that's what it comes down to. So the beautiful dark-skinned woman, mama went to Mexico. A lot of you can't even fucking get a passport to get out the fucking country because you either on fucking parole or you don't fucking got it. And you're upset because this beautiful young woman, she was a master braider, and you ain't nothing but a master fucking shit talker, made it out, did her thing, bitch, and the other hateful ass motherfuckers got her together. They fucked her up. And that's what I be thinking too, bitch. You have the energy of her fucking friends, bitch. And see, that's what y'all see. I need y'all to take Shaquilla as a fucking example of stop fucking trusting everybody. Because a lot of these hoes, you're either Shaquilla or you're her fucking so-called friends. And a lot of you hoes give me her fucking friends, but you're not a fucking Shaquilla, bitch. You're not a motherfucking Don Didi Don Don, bitch. You a motherfucking peasant. You a fucking hating ass peasant. Get your shit together. Go retrace your steps. Bitch, all the dick you sucked for free. Bitch, all the dick you let inside you for free, bitch. Go work it out with them. Go get that trauma together. Go figure out why mama and dad ain't in the motherfucking picture. Because like I said, that's where that shit be steaming from. I never met nobody. I'm gonna be done. Beautiful, intelligent, grew up in a very happy household, have so much hate and animosity for people that is outside of the motherfucking stuff. I've never met that. I've never ever met that, y'all. I never met it. I never met that. I never met people with those characteristics come out and be like, I can't stand horse. Why? Did the horse steal your man? Like, why are you so focused on horse? I can't stand punks and sissies. Why? Did the sissy steal your man? Is the sissy getting it like you wish you could get it? Like, why are you so oppressed? I can't stand these white bitches. Why? Why are you so oppressed about these people that got nothing to do with you? I'm just a little confused by it. And like I said, this is a personal statement about me because, bitch, I'm like, wait a minute. I felt connected. And it's like, bitch, you out here calling Shaquilla, man, bitch, you definitely calling me, man, bitch. And my own mother don't call me a man. I ain't gonna let no Gollop or Trollop bitch call me that neither. Okay, I ain't gonna let no fucking horsey horse Mr. Ed looking bitch call me that neither. So, bitch, that's what it really comes down to, motherfucking too, bitch. Motherfucking respect. Okay, bitch, you're not fucking me. I'm not fucking you. Regardless of what you think I look like, get that shit to yourself. Because the man will fuck her over there will fuck you. Regardless of the fact is there are men that will fuck her that won't fuck you. So what are you really pressed about? That's the real question. What you really pressed about? Allegedly. Girl, bye. Fuck you, okay? Not you, Xana. Come on in here, Coco Hal. GOP, hi everyone. Men that are insecure to attack women exercising sexual freedom. You said it. Men that are, you said women too, or men too. You said it too, but you know what too? I was seeing something today on Facebook. Well, this is the past 2 days. My cousin, I have a cousin that don't date outside her race, and this man done fucked up a lot of shit for her. Okay. And this is an adoptive relative. I do want to say that too. This is an adoptive relative. She was adopted by one of my great aunts, and she don't believe in dating outside of men, outside of people who look like her. And she's messed up a lot of things with people. Like, people have offered her things and she's like, no. And the crazy thing about it is this lady has multiple children by multiple men. And this lady had her first kid at like 15 years old. So mama's like 45 years old, 43 years old, and has like 10 kids. And I'm not judging, but I'm just saying. And mama would always, talk shit about people, like hoes and shit. And I was just like, I'm confused by that though, because you didn't hold yourself to a higher standard when you're fucking on these men, because these men would have put a ring on it before they got you pregnant. You don't hold yourself to a higher standard when you're fucking these men, or else these men would have known to give you some money and put some money in a fucking account before you had kids with them. So it's like, why are you judging these other people as if you holier than thou and you just like them, sis? You're just on the free end. So anyway, she's been posting stuff lately where I'm like, damn, this is deep, because I've always seen this. How everybody is spinning the narrative, right? I think there's a podcast on this too. And I think the guy, I think he's black. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's black or I don't know if he's Indian. I don't know. But he spins the narrative of ain't no man taking care of a woman needs to take care of herself. But I'm like, I've never seen Hispanic men talk like this. I've never seen white men talk like this. I've never seen Asian men talk like this. I'm being totally honest with you. I've never seen these things. The only people that I hear talking about shit like that are black men. These are the only ones that feel like they don't have to give black women shit. And I'm like, this is where we go back to the fucking 90s and early 2000s, where these women were on welfare and the men were living in a fucking house. The man would sit up in the house, baby, let me get some of your food sent. Baby, look, girl, taking their car, going to go pick up other women and shit. So it's like, it's the same narrative, but now it's a different storyline. Right now, now we the baddest. Now we coming up. This is a new era, and it's like no, baby. So then they be coming for the girls who want to charge, and be like, I don't do hoes. I'm not a trick. Oh, you want it for free though. Even though, mind you, I probably had 20 penises inside my vagina in the past 30 days. You don't give a fuck about that as long as you can get some of it, right? That's all you care about. But when it comes to me charging, oh, bitch, I don't do hoes. I'm not a trick. But you don't know how many penises I had inside me the past 30 days. And that's the other thing, too. All these guys, I'm going to start asking girls for their birth certificates. I'm going to start asking these women for their birth certificate. I'm going to start making sure that these women are actually women. Well, listen, that's the same thing with that. No, honey. We need to start asking these people how many sexual partners have they had. We need to start asking these people I need a copy of your medical record. I need a copy of your medical record, boo-boo. I need to see how many ABOs you had. How many abortions have you had before I decide to stick my penis inside of that dead vagina? Like, this is what we need to normalize. Like, why are y'all so pressed and so upset about 1% of the population? 1%, and even if it was 2%, hell, we'll say 10% of population. Well, girls, because they got everybody thinking that everybody's gay and everybody's a man. Okay, 10% of population. Okay, if 10% of population were men who pretended to be women or whatever, gay people, closet case people, why are people so pressed about 10% of population? Like, what type of narrative? And that's what I've been thinking too, going into Beehive Minds. Like, all the shit that we be seeing right now, that's going on right now, somebody is pushing it. Somebody got y'all under some type of mind control and got y'all thinking that what y'all talking about is fucking wokeness and truthfulness. When it's like, girl, you're spewing the same rhetoric that other motherfuckers have said in the motherfucking past. You're saying the same motherfucking thing when people are over here holding these sambos and what's that girl's name? Aunt Jemima's people. Girl, there's a name. There was a lady girl that they were using her as a circus. Mama was very curvy. They had her fully naked up there saying, look at this Negro woman and look how she's built like an ox and blah, blah, blah. That's the same shit I'm seeing right now with these people. This is a man. She's so hard-faced. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, let me see a picture of your grandmama, your mama, your daughter. Let me see a picture of your auntie. You're going to tell me that none of your aunties look like Shaquilla. None of them have the strong jawline as Shaquilla. And I don't think her jawline is strong. I think Auntie Wendy's jawline is stronger than Shaquilla's. I think Taraji P. Henson jawline is stronger than fucking Shaquilla's. I think Megan Thee Stallion's face is stronger than Shaquilla. Her jawline is stronger than Shaquilla's. And these are beautiful women. So I'm just a little confused. Like I said, where all this comes, well, not where it comes from, but what are you expecting to get out of it? That's where I'm getting from. Because, bitch, the black men still say they don't want you. The black men still say they don't fuck with black women. So are you hoping that this is going to change the minds? Because this goes back to something I'm going to be done. Back in the day, we used to get on Uvo and stuff. And, I didn't give a fuck. And I still don't give a fuck, bitch, because, I'm paid. Bitch, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm still paid. Regardless of what I look like, regardless of what I choose to present myself as on here, I still get it. So that's all that matters, right? Because, bitch, I'm here for me. As long as I'm winning, that's all that matters. So people used to point out the fact that we were transgenders, right? Like, even when there wasn't even a topic about it, y'all. Like, I remember people to come into the group and we'll be having, intellectual conversations about, like, a lot of shit. And I remember there was a gangster guy down there in Florida, Miami. I won't say his name. He's a well-known person, too. But Daddy came in there and he was talking to us. And then the guys were like, yo, bro, you don't want to talk to these people. You don't want to talk to people. And he like, why not? And then, of course, they message him and say, these are niggas. So, of course, the motherfucker was very, girl, how pimps and stuff are articulate. And he tried to, flip the question. Are you guys a woman of a different... Anyway, girl, so they were basically telling these people RT but it made the people more curious. And that's like you telling people, like, when you expose people's tea and you be like, this is a man, this is a man, this is a man, publicly, these men are going to act like they're not into that. But clearly, these girls are getting it. Clearly, I mean, girl, show me the news articles where they say that transgenders were getting arrested for stealing out of Dollar Tree and Kroger's and shit. Show me video footage of they showing transgenders bomb rushing a liquor store, CVS, stealing shit out of the medicine cabinet. Like, show me these videos. Like, I really want to see, because clearly these girls are getting it from somebody. Clearly these girls are coming out here with lashes and synthetic wigs, and they getting their confidence boost from somebody, sis. They getting it from somebody. So it's like, you're going to make these people want transgenders even more. You think it's doing the opposite of that. Even the other bitch talking about some pink, what's her name? Pink book lessons or something. This is a man, and this I keep telling y'all to be careful with your sons and be careful with your brothers. And I'm just like, baby, they're already curious. Even when you're not even interested in them, they seek you out. I'm a woman that, bitch, I get sought out. I don't seek after men. I don't, oh, he's sexy. Let me message him. Oh, he's sexy. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to tell him my tea. Do I want to message him? No, I don't. Girl, I mind my business. I post my pictures. I post my conversations. And guess what? They message me. I'm not out here, oh baby, let me fool these men. And then when I tell them the tea, guess what, girl? They still want their dick sucked. When I tell them, see, guess what, girl? They still want to fuck. When I tell them, see, guess what, girl? They still want to get some. Okay, bitch, and it be y'all baby daddies. It be y'all daddies. It be y'all sons. It be y'all daughters too, bitch. Because some of the girls don't discriminate. It be y'all daughters too. It be y'all daughters too, girl. Okay, acting like they don't get down, but they get down. It be your daughters too. So, like I said, girl, keeping it pushing. Like I said, I was a little hurt by the situation. So I'm just like, damn. Like, here I am thinking that there's an outside energy source that, okay, girl, she's spiritual, girl. We can meet up one day. We can talk. I can connect with some people because I know some people in the industry. I'm sure she knows some people. Like, girl, we can work together. But let me be behind the scenes, so bitch, I don't gotta be up. I was like, this will be cute. And then Mama showed her true colors. Like, damn, you just like these other Black females, these insecure, self-hating Black females. You're the exact same way. You're the exact same way. Because I'm still trying to figure out, why would it even be of significance or even any type of importance that Shaquilla Robinson is a man, when the storyline is that she went to Mexico and she was brutally attacked by her friends. The storylines for me, my concerns would be, Mama was murdered. Mama was attacked by other Black women. Mama were attacked by other Black people. Men were there. Men let these women fight. Like, that's what stood out for me. Like, I was sitting there thinking, is this a Black woman? What were they doing in Mexico? Are these pimps? Are these drug heads? Was she using her EBT? Was this her cash? Like, I wasn't thinking that. I said, oh my God, this lady was taken out. This is somebody's sister. This is somebody's daughter. Like, that's what I connect with. But to be like, this is a man, like, girl, that's some inner fucking demons coming out, girl. There's something going on within your motherfucking self. There's something going in within that motherfucking body, and I would love to have a conversation to clear some motherfucking shit up. Because, bitch, that sounds like some fucking internal shit. If it's not jokes, if this is not for kikis and oh my God, I just want to do this to see what jokes out, what views I'm gonna get, who I'm in charge with, bitch, just some real hateful shit coming from the inside. Like, something within you see something within Shaquilla, and it makes you want to attack her, because that's an attack. You're attacking, and that's fucked about it, is you're attacking a deceased person. But that's the real fucked up part about it too. People are gonna have respect about your deceased relatives and who you fucking connect with, but you don't have to respect other people, motherfucking people. Like, I think the person who victimized this person, sexually assaulted them, drugged them, was coming for their deceased mother, and you felt like she was disrespecting, and spirit got her together, my mama got her together, but yeah, you sit up on your motherfucking platform and you come for somebody's daughter? And you didn't come from them and say, fuck Shaquilla. You actually said, this is a man, and this is a girl. Can I see the white videos? Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna start doing moving forward. When I see black people attack black people, I'm blocking, I'm deleting, I do not recommend this channel. I'm not interested in seeing this stuff no more. I'm not interested in seeing you propaganding and going through towns and Black Lives Matter. It really do. And like I said, bitch, you're mutilating your uterus. You're letting fucking dirty dick inside of you, bitch. Oh, girl. I'm done. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it, bitch. I don't want to see no more of that bullshit. Bitch, block, banning, and motherfucking deleting. Bitch, everywhere, anywhere, bitch, you're block, ban. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you can get down to 5 people. I don't give a fuck about that. It get down to 5 people in my motherfucking contacts. It get down to 5 people in my motherfucking Facebook. It get down to 5 people in my motherfucking YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm sick of fucking trauma being relived out and people claiming that, oh, we doing healing work here. We elevating here. Bitch, no the fuck you not. You're doing the same fucking bullshit people did in the motherfucking 70s and fucking 60s. The same fucking bullshit. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing it. Then you have us thinking that the white man is destroying shit. It's the white man. It's the white man. Show me the video footage. Show me video footage of the past 5 years of white people. Matter of fact, show me the video footage of everybody. Show me blacks, show me whites, show me Asians, show me Hispanics, fucking shit up. And let's see who was the number one people fucking shit up. Burning down buildings. Shit. Let's see. People that didn't put shit into the fucking pot, burning shit up. Ain't nobody, girl. They didn't motherfucking pay taxes. Now, some of them probably did, because I'm not going to put that on. These people out here protesting probably didn't pay no motherfucking taxes, but going down to the Burger King shit, putting fire to shit. And then guess who had to pay for that shit? Fucking taxpayers. And they have the audacity to sit up here, and I want to know if Chiquila owed taxes or not. I want to know if she owned her business. She was paying her motherfucking taxes. Because you over here reading down a fucking taxpayer who made it possible for you to get food stamps, who made it possible for you to get any type of motherfucking assistance that you motherfucking get. Because if Chiquila and other people didn't want to pay taxes, including the fucking faggots that you talk about, if they didn't want to pay taxes, bitch, guess what? You won't get no fucking assistance for your children, girl. There'll be no fucking free schooling. You won't have to pay for schooling, girl. There'll be no fucking free Medicare, Medicaid. There'll be none of that shit. And that should be getting me together. Like, what is the real tea here? Like, why are y'all not holding these men foot to the fucking fire as much you're holding the trans or the gays or these masculine women? Why are y'all so hateful towards people that look like you? Like, I really want to know. Why are you, we're intelligent, we're creative, but yet your fighting is physical. Your fighting is reading people down. Your fight is not having an intellectual, articulate conversation. It's not educating people and pulling out pointers and telling people this is what you look like. Because that's what I'm fucking doing. This is what you look like, bitch. You look like this even to people that look like you. You look stupid. You look mentally ill. Bitch, just like you think that I may look mentally ill because I'm a transgender person, bitch, you look mentally ill. You so pro-black when it comes to the white people looking in, and when white people leave or you close the door, fuck that nigga, fuck that gay homo. He's a faggot anyway. Fuck this, fuck that. Like, girl, what? So you only gonna you show out in front of white folks, but when you behind closed door, bitch, it's fuck everybody who look like you and act like you, huh? And then when a white man call you out for that, say, bitch, you self-hating and you don't like yourself. Now you want to fight. Well, that's not true. And we don't like ourselves because you taught us not to like ourselves. You the one that told us not to like ourselves. Girl, what? What? Because everybody in, girl, a lot of people have been affected by colonizers. A lot of people. You don't see people in South Africa acting weird. You don't see black people in any other country acting as strange as black Americans. And they all have been invaded by the invaders. They all have been taken over by the colonizers, right? They all have. You don't see them acting stupid. You don't go down to Mexico and see other black Mexicans fighting other black Mexicans. Do you see that? Do you see that? When you go to Dominican Republic, do you see black Dominicans fighting other black Dominicans? Fuck these niggas, fuck da. Do you see that shit? Like, make that make sense for me. When you go to Barbados, when you go to the Bahamas, and do you see black people? Girl, I mean, let's talk about it for a minute. Like, what is really going on here? Like, I'm sick of it. Bitch, I'm really sick of it. Like, I'm really fucking sick of it. Like, bitch, I'm so fucking done. Stick a fork in me. Like, I'm so fucking done. I'm so fucking done of the fucking unresolved trauma. I'm so done, bitch. 7 years, bitch. 7 years, 2016, 17, bitch. I've been paying attention to a lot of shit. I'm just like, when is this gonna change? Well, these are the tools. Well, people are talking about, people are giving insight. Okay, bitch, we're seeing a little bit of something go down. Bitch, fast forward, bitch, 2022. It's the same fucking bullshit. Same fucking bullshit. Single mamas, deadbeat motherfucking daddies that got all fucking answers but let their fucking kids. Don't let me read the fucking conscious community down. That or, the white man got us together, but yet the white man ain't making you stick your dick inside a woman to have all these children. And you can take care of these kids. Now you out here scamming and conning and scheming. I said it right. Scamming, scamming, and scheming, bitch. Okay. Said exactly the way I said it. Could get money from these people. You're not fucking paying off your fucking child supports and shit. The baby mamas are still coming out and saying, bitch, I haven't got nothing from this motherfucker. But yeah, you already said, I'm trying to waken my people up. Oh, don't pay attention to the homosexuals. There's a gay agenda. They want us all to be gay. Well, they wanted us all to be intelligent. I mean, this is just what I get out of it. Like going from like the 1800s to like the early 1900s, they wanted us to be intelligent. They want us to be, self-efficient, self-sustainable. How well did that agenda work? Even fast forwarding, they were trying to keep us, because allegedly they say that in the 90s they brought crack into the projects and stuff, right? That's what they said. They said crack was brought into the projects and they was destroying the black homes and shit. They were planting the, drugs and shit. Okay. So fast forwarding, after that, after the crack era, right? Then you still had the, actually during the crack era, you had the NWAs, you had the, the rappers coming out, get money, fuck bitches. So I was just like, y'all weren't talking about that agenda neither, right? Like, you weren't talking about that agenda, to break up the household, fuck bitches, get money. That's why a lot of these, black men were having babies and not taking care of the babies and not getting married with the baby mamas and shit neither. And now that there's some other shit coming about, now they saying that, bitch, the gays could be, set free because y'all were oppressing the gays back in the 80s and 90s. Y'all thought that AIDS was a gay disease. Okay, quote, y'all thought that AIDS was a fucking gay disease, bitch. So everybody's out here trying to protect themselves, allegedly. Y'all went out to protect yourself, bitch. As long as y'all wasn't fucking man on man, woman on woman, y'all thought that y'all were going to be safe from getting fucking STDs and fucking STIs. But guess what, bitch? Y'all got it. So, bitch, nobody want to talk about that agenda. Outhouse the gays, put them out of the community. If you got a black gay uncle, you got a white gay, any gay person, disown them. Let them be sick. We don't want them. That's not, girl, a lot of them died in the hospital too alone. I just want y'all to know that. A lot of them died in the hospital alone too. And bitch, now we fast forwarding where they're letting gays be themselves and saying, baby, we see you as other people too. They even letting gays adopt your children that y'all putting in a fucking foster care. Children are in the fucking foster care because of y'all asses. It ain't niggas, it ain't men on man fucking and making babies, a woman on woman fucking and making babies. It's woman and man fucking and making babies, heterosexual people, and y'all can't take care of your children, so the children are going to the grandmamas, they're going into the foster care system, and that's the real fucking issue here. Nobody want to talk about that shit though. It's always the gay shit, and this is a man, this is a punk, and it's just like, girl, what? I'm gonna be done. Why y'all so bad? Why is the energy not being put into shit that actually matter? It's not the gays that's putting the children in the system. It's not the gays that out here doing some fucked up ass shit when it comes to the stats and shit. It's not the gays doing a motherfucking thing. Even going into you possibly getting something. It's not motherfucking gays getting it. Bitch, let's talk about now the crime. You think the crime in this world are gay people? I would love to know a stats of all the crime in the fucking world. How many of these people are actually homosexual? From the raping to the assaults to the fucking thieving shit, the home invasions. How many people are homosexual? There's a gay agenda. How many people are homosexual LGBT? How many of them are actually LGBT? That's actually like listen, I'm gonna do my research on this. I'm gonna have to really do my research on this. See how many serial killers were homosexuals. I need to see how many rapists were homosexual. Because the number one victim of rape are actually females. So it's like I want to see how many of them were actually homosexual. I really want to look into like, black on black crimes. Are these the homosexuals going through the hoods and shooting black people? Shit? Like, I really want to know. Are these the homosexuals that are forcing heterosexual people to have babies and abort their babies? Like, I really want to know. Is it the homosexuals telling the cops to attack certain people of a certain color? Like, I really want to know these things because it's really, really interesting to really, really get the perspective of the gay agenda and how it's affecting your heterosexuality. Because, bitch, you can't turn me out. You can't make me want to crave to eat some vagina. I just want to say that. I don't care what agenda you throw at me. I don't care what type of girl, you can put pussies all around my face and rub it all on my face. You're not gonna make me say, oh my God, I think I'm curious to taste it. So it's like, girl, if you are not gay, why are you so impressed about them showing you gay shit? Because the white man was upset when they were integrating blackness on TVs and stuff. The white man was upset about that. The white man was very upset when they started seeing black people being on things and being advertised. They didn't want to see you in commercials. They don't want to see you on runways. White people don't want to see you. So now you are oppressed, and now you trying to say, I don't want to see the gays. Let's get rid of the Nas X's. Let's get rid of the Saucy Santanas. Listen, bitch, we don't like them neither. We don't like them because of them being gay. We don't like them because of their stupidity. Wrong is wrong. You're very homophobic, transphobic, bitch, you gotta go. You out here, using your gayness to fucking confuse people, bitch, you gotta fucking go. We got a problem with that too. But overall, bitch, we don't have an issue with them being gay. But like I said, you do. So now, like I said, what is the real agenda? Is it a hate agenda? Is there a gay agenda or is there a hate agenda? Is there a let's get these minions to kill themselves off? Let's get the poor blacks to attack other poor blacks so we don't have to worry about locking them up or any of that because they're still going to make money on them, honey. Let's get the straight blacks and the straight whites to kill. Well, I don't think, listen, I need proof of that too. How many gay people were murdered by white folks? I would love to know that too. I'm going to do some researches this week because I really want to get some clarification on some stuff. How many transgender people were murdered at the hands of white people versus black people? How many black people got fired from their jobs off of other black people snitching on them? Like, I want to get the gist of things. Going into CPS being called and stuff too. How many black folks got CPS called on them, but other black folks calling CPS on them? Like, I want to know the stats of this because I think it's very high. I think it's very, very high. I think it's very high. I don't think the girl. Let me go. I got to go eat, honey. I got to go eat. I'm hungry, honey. I got to go eat. Birth certificates, we can get that changed, honey. Right. Well, listen. This person said, let's show a birth certificate, and I believe she's a woman. I keep telling y'all, I'm a woman of trans experience. My birth certificate says that I'm a female. My ID says that I'm a female. My documentation says I'm a female. It's been court ordered. Okay, bitch, since 2007, bitch. You do the fucking calculation, bitch. 2007, bitch. Okay, it's been ordered since 2007 that me, myself, and I, Madam Merkabah, is recognized and accepted by the motherfucking government of the United States of America as a fucking female, regardless of what you think about me. So it's like, girl, we need to see a birth certificate. I can show you my birth certificate, girl. You would think that I was born a native female. I would gladly show you my birth certificate, bitch. Yeah, well, we need to see proof. Bitch, yeah. Oh, we're going to start asking. Bitch, I'll show you my birth certificate, girl. I don't know what state y'all in. Like I said, maybe y'all so used to these homosexuals and punks, as y'all said, playing that little, I'm not really a woman, I'm going to play that game. But girl, over here, the West Coast, Washington, Oregon, and California, girl, we don't play when it comes to that. Girl, we listen, when we say what we are, bitch, we're going to make sure that, bitch, the files are, we're going to leave a paper trail to say that we are what we are. Bitch, we don't need to be misid'd and bitch, your police pull us over and sir, and we're looking like, no, it's actually meant, well, sir, your ID says it's a male here. Girl, bye. I told y'all story, I'm gonna be done, honey. I worked for a company back in the day, girl. And that was the last job I worked for too, by the way. The last job I worked for someone. and it was a well-known company. They paid me good, girl. Actually, they actually sold it outside of court. Shout out to this corporation. Anyway, so I worked at this corporation. Y'all. They were very nasty towards me, very nasty, and you need to use the woman's restroom, and you better not ever use the man's restroom. And I'm just like, why would I use the man's restroom though? Like, I'm not trying to get fucked. Girl, first of all, men are very disgusting when it comes to the bathroom anyway. I don't want to go to the men's restroom and smell piss everywhere, slip and fall and fucking get my wig fucking covered in piss. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? What? I said, ma'am, I'm going to be using the female's restroom because, bitch, that's what the fuck I am. So sure enough, y'all, I was at the job for 7 months. And how ironically is that a guy was trying to fuck with me. And I was like, listen, hun, And he's like, what do you mean? I'm going to get some of that. No. Daddy was really trying to get it. No, hun, no. So daddy was like, wait a minute. You a man? Oh, girl, daddy couldn't take it. Girl, daddy never gave me eye contact neither, y'all. From this point on, it was 30 days. All this happened. 7 months into this job, y'all. Now, mind you, I worked every day at this job, girl. Even my off days, I worked. Come on in here. I worked even on my motherfucking off days, y'all, because I wanted my money. I was about my money, girl. When I tell you that he started telling customers that that's really a man, no, that's not a her. That's a man. Like, girl, like, put me in danger, right? Because in Stockton, girl, they didn't care for the girls like that. Even right now, there's still gay guys that still have to fight straight people because they get out of line. They call them faggots and shit. And the gay boys ain't taking it, girl. The gay boys ain't taking it, girl. The lesbians not neither, girl. They fucking y'all up. Do your research. They fucking y'all up. Y'all think y'all gonna call them punks and sissies and you a faggot anyway, girl? Get busted right in that motherfucking lip. Okay, hello. So either way, girl, I use the restroom, and how ironically that I come out the bathroom. Now, mind y'all, there's nobody around the bathroom at all, but he's on the clock. So I come out the bathroom and they get a phone call. I'm hearing the phone ring. And the manager is on the phone and she's like, oh yeah, okay, and she's looking at me. And I'm like, girl, what is going on? Sure enough, can I see you in the office? Sure. Went into the office and she said, we actually got a complaint from a customer stating that she saw a man go into the woman's restroom. And I still was not thinking like what did that do with me? Because once again, I've always considered myself female. So I'm like, well, okay. And she's like, yeah, we're gonna have to have a meeting of some sort. Like, girl, the director came out, the district manager came out, girl. It was like all these people, girl. Now, I was a little irritated, but people are like, you should feel special because literally the district manager and the CEO, they don't come out unless it's something really, 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 really serious. So they literally was like, we need you. We're gonna have to relocate you to another store. And we're going to have to put you at a store that have a unisex bathroom. So they were literally talking amongst each other, like, what store are we going to put her in? Oh, we're going to put her here. Now, mind y'all, the store they were going to take me to, y'all, was the most ghettoest store out there. Now, I'm not going to go into it, but it was a very ghetto, nasty ass store where people were like, listen, girl, like they'll spit it on your face. So I was like, I felt like, damn, like, so they want me to go get attacked while on the job? So, bitch, I reached out to the Transgender Law Center and I told them the dilemma because I'm a very smart girl. I'm a very smart girl, y'all. I was very young too. I said, let me reach out and see what I can do. So they literally was, it was a transitional period. It was 2 weeks. And literally, I reached out to this lawyer, and I didn't know that when you reach out to lawyers and you give them information and they start the court case or stuff for you, they actually send letters to the people. I didn't know that, right? I just thought that you talk to the lawyer and then when you're ready, you go together and you deliver the papers. I don't know, but I just didn't know that they'll reach out. They end up reaching out. They end up sending them the legal form and stuff like, we're about to represent this client, blah, 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 blah. When I tell you that they came out, they suspended me because I was late one time for 3 minutes. And that's something fishy was going on. And to make a long story short, y'all, the guy ended up getting fired because the lady, she was not playing. She was a Polynesian. The manager was a Polynesian lady, and they don't play with that, calling transgender out. Anyway, so she let him go. And also he was just doing a lot of just too much shit. But girl, I figured out it was his grandmother that ended up calling, and that's how they ended up getting his ass together. But literally, they let me go, y'all. And when they let me go, somebody was like, you go get unemployment while you're on your little suspension. I was like, really? They're like, yeah. And I was like, they were like, they're gonna pay it out. They're gonna pay it. And I was like, really? So I filled the paperwork, girl. I ended up getting paid. Make a long story short, y'all, during my suspension, because I was 3 minutes late one time. Now you're supposed to get a warning, but they said, "Bitch, you're still in customer company's time. You start at 11. You came in at 11:04. You stole 4 minutes of company's time. The fuck?" And I come in on off days. I come in and cover a lot of people, and they still here. My call in 5 times a fucking month to take off, and she still work here, and I come in 3 minutes late, and I gotta go. So, bitch, girl, they got them right together. Discrimination, and I told y'all even now they're making them learn about the whole trans stuff. Anyway, long story short, bitch, the whole point of that was, bitch, they discriminated, bitch. The attorney was like, you need to go get your gender mark and stuff changed because your identification card is you. Like your name and your gender mark on your ID speaks about you before you even come in the room, which is true. When someone see a name, Shaniqua, Manisha, Manana, whatever, we'll say Shanquisha Johnson, they're all like going to think, oh my God, this is a ghetto black girl coming into this classroom or coming into this business before they even see you. Then when they see you and you're this polite, even white woman, they're like, wait, what? Your name is Shaquita? What? They're blown away. It's the same thing with that. So I was like, let me go get my stuff changed over. So when we take this shit to court, it could be like, okay, this girl has shown proof because when your court order, when your name is court ordered, I don't know about now, but back then when your name was court ordered and your gender mark was court ordered, you have to present proof that you are actually female. And it takes 2 years, right? You got to have 2 years, at least 2 years of proof that you are what you say you are, right? Because they were not going to let you change your gender mark to female. And then come to find out you were actually a man. Because, girl, anyway, I won't get into that. So, girl, I had to get this proof, go into get my therapist letter, get my medical records. Like I said, get embarrassed, show proof about all this shit. I'm born intersex. The gender that they chose to identify me as was male. I never felt comfortable with that. Blah, 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 blah. I had to get all that shit changed over, y'all. When I tell y'all that was the most draining, most liberating time of my life because I had to go to the Social Security Administration. I had to go to the courthouse. I had to go to the vital records. I had to go to everything and everyone to let them know that identity is no longer, and this is my new identity. And so it was a very long process, but I did it very quickly because, bitch, I was not playing. And at that time, I didn't drive, girl. I was on a bus. I was getting on the city line, girl, going from here to there, everywhere, girl. And to make a long story short, bitch, I got everything changed over. And this was God, too. Because as soon as I got that ID, and the ID said female on it, y'all, because I'm a donor, too, bitch. I donate, bitch. Hello? I said, bitch, when I go, you can have my healthy body. Oh, come on in here. I said, when I go, you can donate my brain and whatever tissue you need from my body to anybody who need it. Oh, come on in here, bitch. Ow. Anyway, so, bitch, when I got that ID, I thought we were going to go to court. And, girl, this company was like, we don't want to go through that because they were going to get embarrassed. When you go to court, that shit becomes public record. They were like, yeah, we don't want to be embarrassed by this. So what is she willing to take to get out of it? Now, bitch, I'm so stupid because I could have said $1 million. I could have said, bitch, give me $1 million. But during that time, I wasn't thinking about that because, anyway, won't get into that right now. But I was like, bitch, what they going to give me? What they got for me? They can give it to me. And of course, they came up with a number. I accepted that. Honey, for 2 years after that, I did not have to work. 2 years after this experience, I did not have to worry about income or anything. You can either get a large lump sum of money when you get a settlement or you can get small amounts. I was getting a small amount monthly. And like I said, I didn't have to work, girl. People couldn't take it either, girl. They were like, what this bitch do? Listen, bitch, it was called being myself, and a company didn't like me, bitch, and I had to show them, girl, that I'm not playing that. Same thing what I told y'all about identity theft, girl. Somebody used my identity. That's why my credit profile is locked. People been using my motherfucking identity, girl, because they said, girl, this bitch got good credit. Let's go ahead and run this bitch name in the ground. Bitch, they motherfucking use my shit. I get a motherfucking collection thrown on my account for so much motherfucking money. And I said, bitch, who the fuck is this? Who? I don't know who the fuck this is. Let me ask. Girl, call. I shouldn't have did that. Made that contact. And they were like, well, this is you. And we're going to send you an identity affidavit so you can prove. Girl, police report. I had to show all this proof, girl, that was not me. Going into the address that you guys got these documents at. I didn't live there. Never lived there. I didn't even live within 7 miles of radius of that place. The fuck? So anyway, make a long story short, honey. They were like, bitch, we're going to take you to court and you got 30 days, girl. They were banging on my door, girl, trying to serve me. I said, bitch, let me give them a nice little call. Got on that phone. I said, bitch, I already told you that this is not my motherfucking shit. And they were like, well, this is in your name and blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, people take people's identity. I said, bitch, this is not me. You need to trace back the email and shit, the phone number that was on profile, and blah, blah, blah. So, girl, the lady was like, are you done? I said, what? She said, are you done? I said, yes. And she said, thank you, and hung it up. Y'all, I said, let me call this bitch one more time. So I called back one more time. And I said, girl, you better not hang up. Because, you know, this call's being recorded. I said, listen, what we going to do about this? Because this is not mine. And blah, 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 blah. And she's like, but this is in your name. And this is with your social security. And your social security number ends in blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, but this is mistaken identity. And she said, you know how many times we hear this mistaken identity? I said, lady, excuse, oh, bitch, girl. I said, you know what? Bye, bitch. You ain't get a motherfucking thing. Hung up, bitch. People are like, let it go. Don't worry about it. They're going to take you to court. You don't own a house or nothing. It's going to get thrown out and blah, blah. And I was like, no, I want to prove a point because I'm that bitch. It's mistaken identity. It's identity fucking theft. Bitch, if it's a $4,000, $3,000 fucking debt, bitch, and I did it, bitch, I could pay it. I have no problem paying it, bitch. Girl, let them tell her I can go suck dick for that. Okay, girl, $300 a pop. Girl, I can suck 10 dicks and pay off that fucking debt. Okay, bitch, 10 dicks at $300 a fucking pop, bitch. I can pay off a fucking $3,000 fucking debt. Bitch, what? And then they let you pay a little amount too. Well, you owe $4,000 something, but you can give us $2,000. Girl, bye. Girl, get the fuck up out of here. Girl, I said, let me hire an attorney. I sure did. Bitch, I got an attorney right now, bitch. Getting ass right together. Girl, guess what? They stopped calling. They stopped knocking. They send a fake little letter talking about some, we see that you're going to be taken to court and we can help you resolve this case. Call us at 1-800. You know, I Googled the number. It was their ass. Bitch, I called that number and I said, bitch, how you like the letter from the attorney? Who is this? You know who the fuck this is, girl. You made me verify my social security number when I called in. You know the fuck this is. How y'all like the attorney reaching out? Who did you say this was again? Girl, stop playing with me. You know exactly who the fuck this is, bitch. That attorney is getting to y'all fucking asses down there off of fucking, what's that? What is that? Cahuenga? Girl. Anyway, in Santa Monica, girl. Shout out to my attorney over there in Santa Monica, girl. Bitch, he getting y'all together. Girl, he ripping it. Like I said, we don't play that, girl. It costs us some coin too, girl, because, you know, attorney fees ain't cheap, girl. Shout out to my supporters. Y'all paying for the attorney fees, not me, though. Thank y'all so much, y'all. Y'all paid him money. He's paid off. Bitch, okay. He paid off. A flat rate, bitch, a fucking 7,000, girl. He got it. Shout out to my supporters, bitch. He got it because y'all got it. Ow! He got it because y'all got it. Because, bitch, if y'all wasn't booking, if y'all wasn't getting, okay, bitch, girl, listen, I'll fold it up like all these other girls. I'll try to get a YouTube check. I'll try to make sure I get my followers. I'll try to make sure I do a hot topic video so I can get my views up so YouTube can give me my 1 cent for every 10,000 views. Like, bitch, fuck that. Bitch, give me my money. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Bye, honey. I was passed out from the stress. Right. Listen, I should have pulled a Cardi B. I should have went to a therapist and said, I'm stressed out. I don't know what's going on. I want to stop. I want to pull out my hair. I'm going crazy. That's a... Listen, let me go. Did you get a settlement from those people like the last settlement? What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, did I get my last payment? What are you asking? So, yeah, so we went to court. I think there was like 2 exchanges for sure. And then they literally, oh, girl, I remember that too. I had a credit union, girl. That check was nice, girl. Okay, in the credit union, girl. Anyway, and so, and that's another thing too that I'm thinking about it. That attorney got his cut, but he didn't really go into, he didn't really go into some tea. Like, he didn't really, like, he didn't, I guess he didn't want to guide me through my decisions. I don't know. Because I noticed that legal people cannot, so you don't lie and say, well, they told me this was the best option for me. Like they kind of just give you ideas and you accept your own fate. So I didn't think about any of that. Like so I didn't think about giving me all my lump sum up front at once. I didn't think about none of that. I was just like, bitch, give me monthly because I feel like, a monthly girl's a girl. Monthly is the thing, girl. Miss Thing is a good girl. Anyway, I won't get into that. And then they actually ended it. Yeah, I got my last check, I want to say 2.5 years after this. 2.5 years. So I got unemployment and I got my settlement, honey. Okay. And then I remember something else went down. And they were like, we see a, what did it say? Not a collateral. We see a pension. There you go. We see a pension right here. First they said there was a mortgage, y'all. They were like, we see a mortgage and we see a pension here. And I was like, what's the pension amount? And they were like 23,000. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what that is. Like, not even thinking, like, I don't know what that is. Right. And then that's when they were like, we see a mortgage here too. Or maybe the mortgage was first. And I was just like, I don't have a mortgage. And they were telling me too, like, the mortgage is down here, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, that doesn't sound right. And coming to find out, when someone puts you down as legal stuff, right? And of course, I could be wrong about this, but when someone has, let's say for a good example, I have a building, right? And I have other people's name, like they're sub applicants. They still gonna put you down as this is yours. So coming to find out that my actual biological father owns property and real estate all throughout the South. I told you this before, all throughout the South and in other parts of the world. And everybody has their own land, their own money. And that's what was showing up. Because they were like a mortgage. And I was like, wait a minute, a mortgage? That's not showing up on my credit profile. Anyway, because Social Security Administration, I can see everything, girl. Social Security Administration, see anything with your Social Security number, bitch. Hello? Social Security Administration sees everything with your Social Security number, girl. You got Social Security number on something that's being ran, they can see it. The IRS may not be able to see it, but they can see it, girl. And so they were like, yeah, we see a pension here for 23,000. Kind of find out, girl, that was the money. Okay, that was the money, And then, girl, going into the mortgage, I was like, bitch, what? And they were like, yeah, we see some mortgage here and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, let me see. It was explained. Yeah, honey, you must be. Anyway, let me go, y'all. I'm hungry, honey. My brain. Oh, I'm getting so close, so I need to go eat. So if you won the $1 billion lotto, would you have took it month to month or month to month? Because when you do lump sum, you got to pay taxes. A large lump sum of tax too. I believe when it's month to month, you save more money or you pay less. It's something like that. There's a reason why I got month to month. But yeah, when you win the lotto and stuff and you do that large lump sum, anything like settlement stuff, you got to pay tax on that, honey. Shit. And during that time, girl, I was like, girl, I don't got it. I don't got it, honey. I don't got it, girl. And see, I wish I would have did smarter things on my money back then, but it's okay. We're still young, so we have a lot that we're looking forward to, honey. We've come a long way. Okay. But back then I'm like, damn, like imagine what I would be right now. Like going even into, I told y'all, before that, like something I was doing, I looked into it, added all my money up, and it was like $998,000. Okay, almost $1 million, like 2,000 away from being $1 million. And I was just like, bitch, what did I do with all that money? Girl, hot Cheetos, makeup, lace front, shoes, clothes, bitch, shit. Oh, I can't find this. Let me go buy another one. Okay, I don't need it. Let me throw that out. Girl, throwing shit out. Girl, thought I bought shit because I needed it. Then a couple of weeks later, a month later, bitch, get rid of it or lose it. Girl, just stupid shit. So I'm just like, damn, girl, imagine if I would have took that money and did something else with it. And the same thing with that. I was like, girl, I could have bought a house. Like even going into, a friend of mine too. I'm like, girl, I'm not judging myself because my mom was older than me when she got it, girl. Someone I know, they also got a large lump sum, girl, and they bought a car. Like, girl, with cash. And I'm just like, a car? Cars are not even that valuable like that. And I wish that her parents would have told her, or grandparents would have said, don't get a car because it's not going to be worth nothing. So anyway, like I said, I wish I would have did things a little differently, but we still there, honey. We still gonna get that girl. Okay, I could have been really that girl. Okay, even going into the men I dealt with, honey. Okay, if I would have did things a little differently, like, yeah, let me have that house. Do you want the house? I'll leave the house to you. We need to let's be good. You can have this house. But I was thinking to myself, like, girl, I don't want to move to the Bay Area. I don't want to live in the 7-5. Anyway, I don't want to live over there. So I'm gonna have to move here if I own this house. Like, this is what I'm thinking. So I was like, no, you can. I don't want nothing from you, baby. You can take it all. Stupid ass. Sit here thinking. Then literally years later go by. I'm on the verge of being fucking homeless, girl. I'm literally in a house with the bed on the floor, sleeping in my living room, girl. Fucking eating crackers and shit and going to Dollar Tree eating rice and shit. Girl, that's all I had is fucking cereal shit. I think there's sometimes I went without eating too. My electricity was cut off for a couple of days too. Honey, I was sitting there thinking like, fuck, why didn't I take that house? Fuck, why didn't I take the money? Fuck, why didn't I take the car? Well, I didn't have a license, so of course I didn't get the car. But why didn't you take the money, bitch? Why the fuck did you not take the house, girl? Like, I was thinking about that. Like, girl, all these sorts of white people, I own my first property at 19 years old. Like, girl, that would have been me. That would have been fucking me. Like, girl, what? But it's like everybody has their own story. Things happen the way it's supposed to happen. And I think if I would have, it would have been me running. Okay, me growing up without nothing. And then I become this multimillionaire, like literally overnight. It'd have been like I ran there, right? But me walking in the journey that I walked, I still stayed afloat. And I got to notice people and things. And I started to gain more valuable things right outside of money and things that money buy. Because the things that really matter, money cannot buy, right? Identity. Money cannot buy identity. Money cannot buy realness. Okay. Unfortunately, a lot of people act like they real for the sake of money. But girl, you can have that shit, girl. You can have all that. Did you do any candle work during this time? No. Nope. I told you, maybe, I don't know if you were here, Zaina, but there was a period of time that I got out of magic and stuff because I had a relative that was like, it's so demonic. And I love this relative too. Like, we even look alike and stuff, honey. And she's older. My mom have like older sisters who had kids that are like the same age as her and shit. So she's about the same age as my mom, maybe like 5 or 6 years younger. But honey, I loved her, girl. She was really nice, and so she was like, God is telling me, and that was some real freaky shit too. Like, I was studying the Satanic Bible, and I was studying, different types of magic, and I remember. And I'm not gonna say it was a coven, but I was in school and I became connected with I was very gothic and stuff in high school and stuff, y'all. Very gothic girl. Chains and dark eyeshadow and all that good shit. Anyway, but I would study, like I would be in the library, be in the public library, because I had so much books on certain stuff that I was not taught in the organization that I kind of got in when I was anyway. So when my cousin was like, once again, nobody knew about this because, of course, you practice in secret. You don't tell nobody nothing. I didn't have nothing visible on me, no tattoos, no nothing. I didn't have no upside down cross necklace, none of that. And I remember she came to our house and she was like, God showed me something. And I'm like, okay. And she said, you made a deal with the devil. And I was just like, what? And at this point, I'm getting like scared because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is she talking about? And she was like, the devil got a hold on you. And you got to shake that devil out because the devil got you thinking that magic and witchcraft is so holy and it's going to save you, but it's going to have you going to hell and da 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 and do 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 do. And of course, she started bringing up old stories and past experiences. And I started like feeling weird, like, oh no. So I want to say like maybe my sophomore year is when I was like, yeah, there's no more magic for me. Yeah. Sophomore year, I was like, yeah, there's no more magic. There's no more nothing. And it's so crazy how I turned it off like that. but things would show up still, right? Like I remember we went to a Chinese restaurant, and the guy was giving out something. It was like weird shit he was giving out. But he ended up giving me a dragon, right? It was like a dragon. What the fuck was that? It was like a dragon paper mache type of thing. And he was like, yeah, this will bring you a lot of good luck, right? Now, mind you, there was like 7 of us there, right? In our group, 7 of us showing up to this place for lunch. He gives it to me. Everybody else he's giving cookies to and bamboo this and bamboo that. But me, he's like, yeah, this will give you good luck. And I've always been connected to dragons since then. So every time I saw a dragon, even dragonflies, they always stood out to me. So anyway, like I said, sophomore, going into like 11th grade, going into 12th grade, me moving out of my parents' house, I was still in high school. My experiences, once again, things showed up where I just kind of, Barnes and Nobles, I remember we went to Barnes and Nobles. I probably was like 18 years old. We went to Barnes and Nobles and a book fell down, right? We didn't think that of it. Me and the person I was with at the time. We didn't think that of it. We're like, okay, girl, somebody's over there, whatever. But something had me curious, right? Something had me like a little curious, like the book fell, but we didn't hear nobody talking over there. So he goes over this way where I think there was like atlases or something. I turned this way, and this is where I knew that Barnes and Nobles had witchcraft books and stuff. I never knew that. I never knew Barnes and Nobles had books on witchcraft and tarots and all that. I never knew that. And when we went over there, guess what? Nobody was in that aisle, and there was one book face down. I get to the book, flip it over, and I jump back because it like started me. I was like, what the fuck? And of course, I'm like just playing this back in my head. Like, why would the book fall when we walked past the next aisle over and there was nobody in the aisle? Because literally when we went over there, like it was literally like a matter of like 30 seconds. If somebody was in that aisle, then of course I would have saw them there. We would have saw them walk. Like it was nobody over in that area. So I was just like, okay, let me let it, whatever. Didn't think that of it still. Once again, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to hell, God. This is what I'm thinking. I don't want to go to hell. Sure enough, something else go down where I'm like, listen, honey. I need to get back into the tea. I need to get back into the tea, honey. And I think what really got me back into it is when I was literally in my rock bottom. When I told you that I was in my house with no electricity, no food. I had a roommate that actually lived there. Ooh, that's kind of creepy too. They were murderers. They murdered their baby, 18-month-old child. They actually, I won't get into that, but they murdered their baby and they were kind of on the run. So they were looking for roommates instead of getting their own place because they were running a background check. And they were so nice too, which I thought it was crazy because they're really, really nice people. But sure enough, when I did my research, well, my cousin did her research, girl. She's a Pisces. She did her research and she's like, girl, the people that you had living in your house, they were murderers. They killed their baby. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, girl, look right here. Because I guess there was some type of trial or something that was coming up. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? Like, girl, I was freaked the fuck out. So at that point is when I was like, you know what? I need to get back into the arts. And the first 2 energies that I worked with was Sekhmet and Kali motherfucking Ma. Come on in here, bitch. So they will always reign supreme in my motherfucking life, girl. Because like I said, the best friend at that time, who was so-called my best friend, left me hanging. Okay, he left me hanging. It's just I was like, me going back to my parents was not a fucking option. There's a way up out of this, honey. I ended up doing some rituals. Literally, y'all, birthday candles. So crazy too. Birthday candles. I have birthday candles. Birthday candles out of pot with sand. I remember Dollar Tree had the bag of sand with the seashells. Do y'all remember that? I had that just sitting there. It was going to be decoration, but I ended up not using it. But it was just sitting there on my desk. So I was like, let me do some tea. And then, of course, at that time, too, there was some drama, too, girl. Some bitches came from San Diego. Well, they were from Oklahoma originally, girl. Nasty-ass Oklahoma. They're originally from Oklahoma, and they were starting some shit Girl, mama was like, I'm gonna pay you to do my hair. I did her hair. She didn't want to pay. She was like, no, girl, they locked my card up. Okay, let it go. And then the second thing was somebody was all like, I can help them, get assistance or whatever. Okay, well, let me connect you. I don't know what happened between that, but girl, mama was making threats and shit like, I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. And that's a nigga anyway, girl, because, they were, two lesbian women, honey, not saying, but I'm saying there were two lesbian women. No, I think one was from Oklahoma, one was from Atlanta, Georgia, and then they both met in San Diego's Pride. And then they were homeless, and then they ended up moving up to Stockton with their uncle. And the uncle was like a drug dealer or something to y'all, because it was like, girl, people going to that house all throughout the night and shit. Girl, knocking on the door and shit. I remember one time in particular, girl, they were banging up the door saying, open the house or give me back my money. Anyway, so girl, they were talking they shit outside, bitch. Like, nigga, faggot, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, these are some butchy ass women coming for me. And I was afraid. Like, I really was afraid. I was like, damn, I don't want to call my family because they're gonna go crazy. So let me keep this shit to myself, because this could turn nasty. And the only thing I know that can help me is spirituality. So bitch, I end up doing Kali Ma, I end up doing Sekhmates, I end up doing another one that I've not done in a long time. I think it was Minerva or something. Very long time I've not done. And literally, honey, got all my tea. Things started coming in very quickly too, girl. When I say quickly, bitch, quickly. So no, I won't do no candle match then, honey. Yeah, damn mortgage, honey. Gemini gang, I know that's right, honey. Yeah, I need to go eat, honey. I need to go eat, honey. If you won the lotto, I'll be driving a hoopty. Right. If you want a lot, listen, if I won lottery too, I ain't telling nobody. Shit. I played a scratch off 2 years ago, honey, won 10,000, girl, didn't tell nobody a motherfucking thing until after the fact. Because they were like, you're too generous, you're too happy. What's going on? And I said, nothing. And then I'm like, yeah, you must have came on some money. And then someone else won 1,000 on a scratch off, but they got their ticket snatched. And I was like, damn, you win 1,000, get your ticket snatched. I win 10,000, and I'm like, shit. And she's like, I knew it, girl. That's why you out here doing this shit and da. I knew it. Girl, you ain't never gonna know it, girl. I'm still gonna rock my synthetic. Universe came through. Come on, like, you never know. You never know you could took all that money and blew it the same amount of time and felt even worse. You said it. Very creepy, honey. Very wild, honey. Yes, honey. I feel like spirit comes to you when it's time. I feel like spirit will always show up and show out when it's necessary. I always say this, and I know I'm not the only one to say this, because I got confirmation this year. Being a Gemini and being somebody who's into magic, things come to you. Like, bitch, you don't even gotta look for things, and it come to you. Like, literally, the video that I'm talking about, I literally have not seen this person post a video in months, where I thought, oh, they're not posting videos no more. And I literally wake up this morning at 6:00 and I just type in their name. I was like, oh, let me type her in. Typed it in, and then that video came up, and I was just like, wait a minute. Well, let me look at it first, because maybe this is clickbait. And then literally, oh, this is really Shaquille. And I was just like, oh, that's disrespectful. Oh, that's disrespectful, girl. Yeah. Because you look at me as mystical. You look at me as Mr. Merkabah. Like, so it's like, if you don't see the respect, like, you ain't gonna sit for me neither. And I can't deal with people who don't sit for me. Like, you can stay over there and hate me. You're not gonna be in here. I'm not going to be supporting you, sending you light and uplifting and God keep or protect. Like, I'm not going to be doing that. And bitch, you're an enemy of mine. You are an internal enemy. Anyway, but that came to me. And a lot of stuff, like I said, I just don't know what that is. You can have an idea about something if it came to me today. I've been thinking about something for a year. It took a year, but it probably came before, and I just wasn't paying attention. But certain people, I know they act a certain way. And I've been doing my reevaluation until I told you I started doing that. It's been, 3 days now? So maybe that's like things are also coming up too. And literally, someone mentioned that when someone is a victim or they've been sexually traumatized, they're not able to express themselves. People who are not victims of sexual whatever, or any type of trauma, right? And when we say victim, that doesn't mean we didn't experience it. It means that we choose not to let it take advantage of us. And we choose not to let it, hold itself over us. Anyway, when people are victims of trauma, they are not able to express themselves. So one of it is speech. They said that people who are victims of trauma are usually, they have a speech impediment. I didn't make this up. That's what they said. They have a speech impediment. And of course, they will make it seem like the speech impediment is something else. Like, oh, it's because I speak, multiple languages. Oh, it's because I'm this. Oh, it's because that. My tongue is cut. Whatever. No, honey. It's the brain. Because I told you, I used to talk really, really, really fast. Okay, which is known as the speech impediment as well. I used to talk really, really fast. And I used to be able to read 350 words per minute. 350 words per minute. I call my mom and she can verify with you. Matter of fact, we can go to source and I can show you my fucking rewards that I got in the 7th grade, in the 6th grade, and I think the 8th grade too. 350 words in 1 minute I was able to read. Okay. And not no A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. No, bitch. We're talking about literally Suzanne went on a walk. She grabbed an apple, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, I read 350 words a minute. So it's like, girl, going into that, I didn't know that. I really didn't know that victims of trauma can't express themselves. They'll start making shit up or they become frustrated. Like they cannot express themselves. They either become frustrated or just don't know what right words to say when it comes to expressing their innermost feelings. And I'm like, damn, I know a couple of people like that. And now that I'm thinking about it, like some of them actually said they were violated. They were sexually attacked. So I'm like, oh my God, that explains it. Like I said, I found that out yesterday. Well, still the day before. It's 11 summer now. I found out today where I was like, whoa, like that explains a lot. Going into fake words and making up your own definition and even twisting stuff. They were saying that too, that their words, their lingo, they can understand what they're saying, but other people can't understand what the fuck they're saying. So they will say something and then you're perceiving it as something different. And then when you try to clarify, it seems that they're twisting it up now because you had to tell them, well, this is what that means. And then now, because they know what it really means, they change the narrative. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, there's 3 people right now I can say for sure, yeah, they do that. Yeah, for sure. For sure. They would say, Jitty Booty Eeny Mooney took a pizza pie and slapped Elizabeth Arden. And then, girl, when you find out, it was the other way around. Elizabeth Arden actually took some money out of Edie Booty. And then they're like, oh my God, I thought it was this way. Girl, bye. Like, yeah, honey. Yeah. Anyway, things come to me, honey. And that's just what I'm going to say, girl. Things come to me. That could be spiritual. That could be whatever. But things definitely come to me. I don't go looking. It just comes. I have an answer to something. Someone will show me. Anyway, let me go for you. I need to eat, honey. I don't know why I'm acting like I haven't ate in months. Like I'm really like, I can't think right now. I need to really go eat something. I know, okay? Sometimes I have dreams about people consistently and they show up in my life soon after. That's dreams manifesting, honey. Come on in here. Every time I go back in my memory, I automatically gotta block that out. But it gets hard to breathe. I know that's right, honey. Well, listen, you have to let it go. They said one way how you know that your trauma, one way how you know that your trauma has been resolved is when you think about the trauma, your body, maybe you'll still cry about it because you're like, damn, I can't believe I survived that. But pay attention to how you respond to it, right? Going into people, a lot of people, you see them in their trauma. My good example of this video, someone calling Shaquilla a man, where I'm like, girl, Black men call Black women men all the time. And this is a Black woman saying that she's for a Black woman calling another Black woman a man. Like, I'm just confused. But anyway, trauma. When trauma is still there and it's unresolved and experiences come to your table and now you want to attack somebody, because I keep telling y'all, I personally feel like when people call a Black person to their face an N-word, or they call even a transgender to their face, oh, you're still a man anyway. They're expecting a response out of you. They're not calling you a man for you to just say, okay, bye. No, they want you to say, bitch, fuck you. Oh, see, I knew the man was going to come out. So that's what it is. But going into trauma, they are saying this to get a rise out of you, and based on how you act, it's your trauma coming out. So once again, seeing that it's okay to call another black woman a man, but it's not okay for a black man to call a black woman a man, that's trauma. Calling another black woman a man, but thinking it's not okay for a white man to come out and say that black women are masculine or manly, that's trauma. That's trauma. Once again, trauma comes out when it's not resolved. So going into that, this is why I say therapy is an ongoing thing. I have two medical professionals, a psychologist and a therapist. I used to have a counselor, but a psychologist and a therapist. I don't have a psychiatrist because, bitch, I feel like psychiatrists are people that have real mental issues. I think if you're on medicine, you have a psychiatrist, psychologist, and a therapist. With that being said, okay, it's an ongoing process, honey. Things come up, you have flashbacks, you have dreams. Told y'all, trauma, things I've experienced. I had a lot of dreams about it, and it made me say, "Oh, I want to stay away." I told y'all a story, and it is what it is. I'm really gonna go right now because I said I was gonna be here shortly. We've been here for 2 hours. I was robbed. I was robbed. Me and a friend of mine, we were robbed in broad daylight by two black men. Two black men robbed us. And I'm just still shocked by this because I never thought I would be a victim of that until when this happened. Even when it was going on, I was like, this is so unreal right now. Like, what the fuck am I experiencing? But literally, we were robbed. And it was traumatized for me because when I saw black men that looked like these men, I ran. Or I'd grab my mace. Like, bitch, what? You want some? Like, bitch, I remember one time in particular, there was a guy that looked like the guy who did it. And I was like, oh, you gonna rob me again? You here to rob me again? Like, girl. And so, like I said, I had nightmares about this shit to where I was afraid to come out my house. And I was in school, but I was afraid to come out of my house where I would be late to school because I was so scared. Like the bus, I was taking the bus, City Line, and I would say, okay, the bus gonna be here at 11:18. I'm gonna go out at 11:15, not knowing that the bus came early. And so when the bus came early, I was late. But literally, like I said, we were robbed. And I was traumatized. I was really traumatized by this. And it took a lot out of me. It took a lot out of me to get over that. And like I said, even to this day, I still think about it. Now I'm not afraid of black men. I don't see men who look like these men and say, ooh, like, let me keep my distance. But I definitely still think about it and say, damn, like they really almost got us, right? And then the motherfucker who I was with, Billy Badass, almost got us killed too. I gave the motherfucker a ring, a valuable ring. I gave the motherfucker $3 because that's all I fucking had in my pocket. And this motherfucker talking about stuff. If you got a gun, use it. No, honey, you use it on his ass. You let me step away and you kill him. And the guy said, see, your bitch got more sense than you. And I was a little offended there too, because I'm like, bitch, this ain't my man. But I said, girl, let me shut up because if they get one inkling, tinkling, that bitch, you a transgender, they might pistol whip your ass. So I was like, oh my God. Even like girl, I remember I was like fucking paralyzed. Like I was, even after this was all said and done, like I was even scared to move. Like girl. And the creepy thing about it, y'all, we were in a neighborhood and we were in front of people's houses in broad daylight. That's what was so freaky to me. Like we were in broad daylight in front of people's houses in a neighborhood. Like nobody heard anything. Like, girl, oh God, it's crazy to me. But anyway, honey, I usually don't get let myself angry, but I black that out and keep it moving. I have an angry inner child. Oh, we got to work through that, honey. Yes, honey. Right, Jay. Right. Jay. It was a good day too, y'all. It was a fucking Thursday. It was a good day. We were just getting out of school. Matter of fact, they let us out early. I got my computer certificate and my typing. I typed 60 words per minute, y'all. I was so excited, girl, because they said if you type 60 and above, whatever. Anyway, bitch, I was excited, girl. It was a good day. Okay. And we went to the Asian market. We got us some shrimp chips too, y'all. If y'all know me, I love shrimp chips. So, honey, we get this. I have on my Fiona Payless snakeskin boots. I have on a yellow t-shirt with bears and hearts and stuff on it. And it said like something about we care or something. I can't remember, Greg. Like I think I got it from Factory to You or Dee Dee's Discount, one of them. I have my backpack on wheels, and we're walking because we were going to take the bus, but the motherfucker I was like, no, we're going to get home faster. The bus is going to be here in 20 minutes, and then it's going to take us 20 minutes to get home. That's 40 minutes. And we walk home, we'll get there in 30 minutes. So I'm like, okay, it was daylight. It was sun shining. And y'all, I'm just being hesitant. Like, I'm hesitating, right? Like, I'm really hesitating. Like, I don't want to do this. And I should have listened to my hunch. I should have went ahead and got on the bus and let his ass walk home. That's what I fucking should have did, bitch. Let his ass walk home. Anyway, y'all, we get to this neighborhood. It's right by a park, Angel Cruz Park. Anybody know about Stockton? Angel Cruz Park. So we get to this park, and I see like a cloud over this area, y'all. And I don't know if this cloud was really here or it was just spirit telling me that, bitch, there's some dark ass energy over here. Don't go over here. But at this point, like, I'm kind of like, I'm so scared that I'm like crying a little bit, like, I don't want to go this way. Let's go this way. And it's like, no, that's going to take us longer. If we go that way, we might as well get on the bus. We might as well wait on the bus. So once again, I'm like, okay, so we're walking. And he's like, see, everything is okay. We're almost done. I was like, okay, you're right. So right when I feel comfortable, bitch, we passed by one house. It was nice. We turned the corner. Now, all we had to do was turn the corner, y'all, and then walk down that street and then turn the corner again. And we're literally like a block away from our house. We turn this corner and I see a man with a machete with black and red on. And to me, I'm like, this is spirit talking. Spirit is talking with this black and red guy with a machete. He put the machete in his pocket. Now, mind you, this is not the guy who was robbing us, but this is somehow, some way a setup. Mind you, this is not the guy who robbed us. But this was somehow, some way a setup. So he goes down it's like triplexes. He turns down and he goes through the triplexes. And I see that. And I'm telling my friend, like, that dude had a machete. And he's like, what dude? I said, that dude. And he's like, you're tripping. I said, no, he had a fucking machete. And he's like, okay, yeah, bitch, you paranoid. This bitch is scary, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I look up and I see these two black guys coming over. One had a heavy jacket on. One had a beanie on. And the beanie looked like it was cut up. Like he had something cut out of it. So the first thing that came to me, girl, and people say when you're about to die, girl, your life flashed in front of you. It wasn't my life that flashed in front of me. I saw this man with the mask pulled down. So I was like, oh my God, we need to cross the street. And he's like, why? I said, we need to cross the street. So we go across the street, y'all. And literally when we cross the street, they cross the street. And that's when my heart started beating really, really fast. Like, oh my God, it started like really, really pumping. And they said, excuse me, do you know what time it is? And right then and there, when they said that, I was like, oh my God. Sure enough, bitch. The motherfucker I was with was like, it's 3:04. And he's like, empty out your pockets, empty out your backpacks. And I was like, oh my God, we're about to really. And then the motherfucker, the stupid ass motherfucker, bitch. Okay, stupid ass fucking idiot. Oh, what you gonna do if we don't? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, this motherfucker got a gun. Well, I need to see the gun. If the gun is in your pocket, let me see it. And the guy was like, oh, you're a smart ass. So of course, the other guy, he saw that I was getting like really, really scared. Like, bitch, I was like, girl, convulsion and shit, girl. Like I was like shaking, girl, where I felt like my wig was coming off because I was shaking that much. And the guy was like, come on, let's just let him go. And he's like, no, fuck that shit. This motherfucker got a smart mouth, blah, blah, blah. And right there, y'all, that's when he pulled out the motherfucking gun. Oh my God, bitch. I don't know what happened after that very quickly. Like I blacked out. Like I don't remember what happened. I just remember giving him all my shit. Like I was like, here you go. Like, bitch, I'm knowing there ain't no fucking money in my bra, bitch. I'm doing this and shit. Bitch, empty out my pocket, unzip the top of my thing. Girl, he got pencils and pens too. I gave him pencils, pens, $3. I had a ring. And I purposely took the ring off, bitch, so nobody saw the fucking ring. And he got the fucking ring too, girl. It was a white gold ring too, bitch. Ooh, girl, beautiful. Customly made white gold. Anyway, he got that. And then he was like, see, your bitch is smart, blah, blah, blah. This motherfucker didn't give a motherfucking thing. So y'all, of course, y'all, bitch, I'm cussing them out on the way home. And he's like, they wasn't really going to do nothing because they would have did it. I've seen these horror movies. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Hayward. He would have used the gun. I said, bitch, we got protected. We got protected from who and what? Bitch, that's not, it doesn't matter. We were protected, bitch. Like your mama would have been bearing a dumbass fucking son, and my mom would have fucking been bearing a fucking smart ass fucking daughter. And guess what? We would have been dead because of your dumbass. We would have been dead because of your dumbass. Well, it wasn't my fault. Blah, blah, blah. So, bitch, we didn't talk. We lived together, God. We didn't talk. And that's when I knew that, okay, this friendship is going down the drain. And then sure enough, bitch, 2 weeks later, he meets a fucking boyfriend, move his ass in, didn't want to pay no motherfucking rent. And I said, oh no, girl, they gotta go. But anyway, honey, horrible trauma, honey. Horrible trauma. But I got through it. Once again, I'm victorious, not a victim. Ooh, creepy, honey. Hey, Cloud, yes, honey, it was creepy, Jay. Like imagine an overcasted day, right? Imagine the sun is out. It's a clear sky. And then all of a sudden a dark cloud just starts moving in. And you're like, is it gonna rain? Or what the fuck is that? And then just so happened the cloud just goes over. That's how that was. Like I literally saw dark, it was just darkness over there. Like, ooh, this is creepy. This is real creepy. And the crazy thing about it too is at Angel Cruz Park, this is the park that the Asians go to and barbecue, and they would sell their barbecue and stuff like their egg rolls and stuff, y'all. Like say anybody from Stock, you know about Angel Cruz Park, El Dorado. You know about El Dorado and I don't know that street. But Angel Cruz Park, bitch, big park. They would go there to have the little parties. They'll sell their stuff. That day there was nobody in that park, y'all. That was the crazy thing about it. Nobody was in that park that day. Nobody was outside that day. The only person that we saw before this went down was that machete guy. And I was like, ooh, this is crazy. Like they probably knew something that we didn't know. For real, because Stockton get down like that. Girl, they love to set the girls up, girl. Look at the history of the crimes in Stockton. They love to set the girls up, girl. Okay. I remember that I had a client, and I'm really gonna be done. I had a client before I moved out of Stockton off of a drive. And I remember driving down this street to go see this client. And for a very split second, I thought that the house right here that I was in front of was her address, right? So I looked over and I was like, oh, this is it, right? And then I pull up because I'm looking at the phone. I'm looking at, okay, this is it. Pull into the driveway, literally look up at the address again, look at the phone, and it looked different. I was like, am I dyslexic? Am I tired or something? Oh, bitch, after this, I'm going home and go to bed. Bitch, pull out, drive further down. That was the lady's house. We get in there, we're talking. Of course, I'm telling her, hey, I would have been here a little earlier. But literally, I thought the house, 4 houses down was your house. And she's like, what house? I was like, there was a red house with like the paint coming off and stuff. And literally, y'all, and this what kind of like blew my mind, y'all. And I'm like, really, like, girl, even right now, I'm thinking like, this blew my fucking mind. She was like, well, there was a girl that was actually killed on this street, and they're still looking for her murderers. And this was in like 2001. And she was killed right in front of that house. And I was like, what? Now, and like I said, once again, like even right now, I'm like, that's some creepy shit, y'all. I'm going to this client's house to do spiritual work. And of course, I prep myself to tap in. And literally, it was like this girl's energy was all like, this is the place. This is where it all. And so I started doing my research, right? And of course, I said, girl, yeah, we're not going to relive that again. I started doing my research. And her mom was a part of a victim witness type of program where they would like help, unsolved crime people get together. Y'all Google that too. Victim witness program. And I was just like, listen, I'm not getting in on that. I have to respectfully say I'm not getting on that, because when you tell people stuff about their deceased loved ones and it's unwarranted, yeah, now it becomes an issue. And I'm just like, I don't got time for that. Going into my family, honey, people get killed. And I'm like, I had a dream about this. And they're just like, Okay. And then girl, they go see someone else. They say, yeah, you have somebody in your family that can see things and stuff. And they're like, oh, who could that be? Oh, we don't know. Then it's like, okay, well, what do you see? Oh, well, I was going to tell you this. Well, oh, well, there's no way because witnesses said that the person was from Lathrop. And I'm just like, so is the crime solved or the crime not solved? Because if the witnesses said the person's from Lathrop and they haven't got the man, then that means the witness just probably is making up shit. The person is from Sacramento and it's an Asian man who likes black women and his name starts with a D. Oh, girl, they wouldn't have. I said, bitch, yeah, we're not getting into that no more. Then I kind of felt a little bad, kind of recycled through. Another situation happened. Tell a cousin, hey, something's going on with you. I had a dream about your brother. Oh, really? Well, everything's okay over here. Well, that's weird because he told me that he's concerned with you. Oh, really? Okay, well, everything's good, cousin. Thank you so much. Love you, though. And then coming to find out, girl, mama's husband went to fucking prison. My mama almost lost her house too, y'all. This is all within weeks of this too, y'all. Proof. It's all record. Bitch, I got proof. Facebook messages to prove it. And I got text messages from me and my sister we were having about it. After the facts. Nobody tell me anything, girl. I get left out. So I said, girl, mama probably assumed that somebody was gossiping. And they were like, yeah, somebody probably told this bitch about the situation. And now the bitch is blah, 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 blah. But little did she know that nobody knew about the situation but her and her mama. And her mama wasn't talking to my mama. So, bitch, how do I know about the information, girl? Outside of your brother showing up in my fucking dream telling me something ain't right. And I never been in her house too, y'all. This creepy thing about it too. I never been in this cousin's house, but I knew what area she lived in. And the dream that I had, I described her living room / family room because it was an open space. I described it. I'm like, there's a garage door, and he was sitting on the couch by this door. I'm seeing light colored cabinets, like oak wood colored cabinets, and he's sitting there just relaxing. And he's like, bitch, I'm worried about my sister. And so I go have a seat, like, what's going on? And then that's when I realized, like, wait a minute, where are we at? Girl, bye. It was her house. Fuck her. Anyway, let me go, y'all. I gotta give it something, honey. Mike Myers shit. Oh, honey. Not black, red with machete. Yes, honey. Yes, he had on gloves. He had on a sweatsuit, velour sweatsuit, honey. Adidas. It was Adidas, a velour sweatsuit, honey. Adidas sweatsuit. He had on red beanie, and it was red gloves. And he had on the black Adidas sweatsuit. And he put that long ass machete in his leg part. And I was like, wait a minute. And like I said, I think it was a setup because nobody was out. And I think that, and I keep telling her this too, this is why I learned how to become aware of my surroundings. I think that he saw us and he was like, look, I don't know. I'm just like I said, I'm just going into girl. He saw us and he was like, oh, well, they're about to come across, DD and, Trey and DB, little D and Trayvon. They're about to come across those motherfuckers. So let me just go and put my machete away and keep moving. Because, girl, I didn't see him until he did the machete thing. And I was just like, where did he come from? Like, where did he come from? Literally out the blue. Like, what? Where did he come from? Nobody. Like I said, we saw like a car or two because there's an elementary school there. We saw a car or two leave out the parking lot. But nowhere did I see this guy until literally when I saw that long ass fucking knife, rusted ass fucking machete too. And he put it into his pants. And I was like, oh, and then he went into the triplex. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, machete, honey. Let's keep it moving quick. Girl, let's move quickly, girl, because that girl, he might come back out. He probably went in the house to get the machete. Girl, listen. Okay, the motherfucker wants to play, honey. I would have just booked it, listen, and got shot from the back. Ooh. Zaina, I think for me, when I'm afraid, I get stuck. When I'm afraid, I freeze. When I'm afraid, I listen. I cannot run. Like, oh God, let me go. That's something like when you see these videos of shit, like, I don't know. When I'm afraid, I get like I become paralyzed, or I'm like, oh, you talked about this before. He trying to be bold and shit, just stupid as fuck. They should have got him together. I know I don't want to wish harm on anybody, but they should have just went ahead and got him together, honey. Called it a day, honey. I would have fainted. Oh my God. No, Mystic, I'm so sorry you went through that. You know what? But like I said, it's okay because I learned, right, to be more conscious with people. I learned a lot. That was a very, 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 very valuable lesson. Now, I still am a little lightweight, no shade, you know. When I see saggy pants and stuff, girl, I'm still looking at you like this motherfucker is up to no good. I'm still thinking that. Okay, don't get it wrong. He was talking shit while he was getting raw. Right. Just an idiot. A Pisces man. That's what he is. He's a Pisces male. Idiots. We got covered. Yeah, I know that's right. We got covered. You wanted to be as right. Right, right. I wish he would have got shot, not fatally. But right, 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 right. But see, going into mental illness is real. That motherfucker was definitely mentally ill, honey. Weird, honey. Ooh. Mixed spirits wanted to reach out to you. I know that's right, honey. Yes, honey. Nighty night. Yes, honey. Safety. Yes, a very, very. I think I only seen one machete my whole life. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Those housekeepers threw my machete out too. I had a Tommy Hawk machete, y'all. I just thought about that. Is it a Tomahawk or Tommy Hawk? Tomahawk. I had a Tommy Hawk machete, and those fucking housekeepers threw that shit out. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm like, bitch, where is that machete at? I only saw one machete growing up. My mama had a machete in her closet. My mama had an aluminum bat. She had a machete and she had a switchblade knife. Those are the three ever. Girl, my mom was about the life. I never seen a machete outside of that, y'all. So when I saw that shit, I said, "Oh, this motherfucker is about to raid some war." I can look back and laugh on it now because I was like, "Girl, some shit about to go down," and that's all I learned right now, girl. If I don't feel right, I'm not going. People don't like that. If I don't feel right about something, I don't do it. I learned that lesson. Like I really have. When something don't seem right to me, I start rationalizing with myself. Like, why am I really so nervous about this? What is it? Like, what? Why am I thinking this? I've been through this before. Why? Girl, spirit talking to me. I ain't doing that shit. Uh-uh. Uh-huh. Come on in here. Stabbing people is too personal. I'd rather shoot. Right. Listen, I think when people are scared of machetes and stuff, though, honey. So you said I'd rather shoot, I'd rather tase, I'd rather mace. I'd rather cook you like a grill and have the gunpowder going through your body than to have you survive it. Let me go, y'all. Let me go, y'all. I gotta go. True Spirit Mystic Blogspot.com. Okay, y'all. Have a good night. Okay, we'll be coming back soon too. Okay. Once I found out I'm in a situation I shouldn't have got myself into, but I'm already in it. I start filming. Oh, what do you mean you start filming? Mm-mm. Oh, I heard that. Listen, y'all, love and light. Not the gunpowder, yes, honey. Then they said the gunpowder and the hot shells get in the body. Ooh, ooh, honey, I could not imagine that girl. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Camera are guns. Oh, 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 wow. That is interesting. So now I know if I hear somebody say, "You got that camera, bro?" I know I'm leaving the area. Oh, good to know. So, shh. Wow. People are so, they are so, that, wow. Like, that is really amazing. I've never thought of that. People act funny when they can't. Zayna, stop. Zayna, stop it. Oh my God. This is so crazy. I'm really going to start saying that. I'm really gonna start saying that. Have you filmed anybody? That's gonna be my dating question. I just want to know one thing. Have you ever filmed anybody? They're gonna say, yeah, no. Oh, you have? Okay, bitch, I gotta go. Well, I mean, what do you mean by film, though, honey? Use your camera. You use your camera. You put it on them, and you actually shot a frame. Like what? What? Oh yeah, honey, it's gonna be good, honey. Okay, I'm gonna start using that. Zayna, ah! Zayna, oh my god, I'm gonna. Oh my god! Listen, when I go into the gun shop, I'm gonna say, I need me a small handheld camera. That would be good, so no one really knows that you have a weapon on you too. You can say, honey, I have cameras. I have a lot of cameras on me. I have my best camera on me. Let me go. Let me go, honey. Zayna, okay. Listen, y'all. Oh my God. Ooh. Have a good night, y'all. Listen, my burrito's probably colder than a motherfucker right now. I'm gonna have to warm that shit up right now. I'm finna get a tiny gun for real though. Right. What is it called? A Billinger? Oh, that reminded me of that guy. I remember I dated a guy very quickly. I remember I was talking to a guy and I told him no guns in my house. I don't trust it because the guys like to take the girls out with guns. Every girl that's been taken out has either been bludgeoned to death or shot to death, right? And you do your research on what I'm saying too. They either been shot or bludgeoned, right, with a object. Anyway, so I make sure when I would see clients, girl, or I would see people, ain't no lamp near me, ain't nothing you can grab and hit me over my head with, bitch. For one, and for two, no fucking guns. So I told this sexy white boy, he was a sexy white boy too, y'all. When I tell y'all he was a cross between Nicolas Cage, uh, um, Nicolas Cage, what's his name? Not Luke Skywalker. What's that? Paul Walk. What's his name? Paul Walker? Yeah. Nicolas Cage, Paul Walker, and there was another guy. Daddy looks really, really exotic too. I think he said he was like Welsh or something, or descendant of Amish. It was something like that. Really exotic man, y'all. Very sexy too. But Daddy was also very paranoid. He smoked a lot of weed. I'm like, girl, mm-mm. But I remember he drove from Modesto to come and see me. And I told him, no guns. I don't feel comfortable with weapons with guys the first time we meet. And he's like, okay. I guess 2 days go by, he wanted to test it. He comes in and he's dressed in his little, he was very dampered, honey. He would wear a suit and ties, y'all. I love a man in suit and ties. He wears suit and tie, girl, but he had on slacks, overalls, a button up, and some cute little shoes. So he gets in there and we go upstairs and we're just talking. And Daddy like lifts up his pants and I could see something. And I was like, what is that? And he was like, my Dillinger, Deringer, I don't know. It's a gun that holds 2 bullets, small gun. And I was like, is that a gun? And he's like, well, yeah, but not really, not really. It just is. I said, honey, first of all, wait a minute. First of all, you're in my house. So I don't feel comfortable because you're in my home with the weapon. I told you not to bring it in here. I feel like a demon have infiltrated my structure. And then he's like, yeah, but I got to protect myself. And I said, that's fine. But even if you have that gun in your ankle, you would already done have been got. You came through the door, walked up the stairs, came down the hallway, made a left, came to the room. Like, honey, you got the closet right here. And then he's like, somebody in the closet? No, but I'm just saying. You got the bed right there. Somebody, no, but I'm just saying. Somebody could have ran out of the loft. Somebody could have ran out the bath. Somebody could, like, you would already been got before you reached for the 2-bullet gun. So what the fuck? And he's like, I know, I'm sorry. It's just I said, listen, we're done. So he left. Daddy tried to, meet up with me a couple times after that. I was like, it was fucked up too, y'all. We would have probably been together right now. I say, yeah, girl, we don't do disrespect. Oh, then another guy too, girl. This was actual client. This guy was a dating guy. This was actual client, honey. Show with a gun too, girl. Talk about it's on lock. Pulled it out. I was like, it's on lock though. You can see it right now. You could try to pull the trigger. I said, honey, I'm giving you 5 seconds. Get out my house. And what's gonna happen? I'm just telling you, you got 5 6, get out of my house. Cause bitch, you know I will be girl. Then I'm 211. Hey girl, I will make it girl. I will do a nice little scene right now. 911. Someone has broken into my house and he's holding me hostage. Oh, bitch, bye. You gotta go. Bitch, block his ass too. So bitch, after that, when people come over, girl, I will pat them down. Okay, honey, just to let you know, I do a pat down. What do you mean to do? Yeah, I do a pat down. When you first get here, okay, I pat you down. Bitch, if I feel a gun or something on you, baby, you ain't coming in. But what happened? No, you better keep your gun in your car. Because bitch, you get to that door, I'm opening the door. With the door open, I'm gonna pat you down. I know how to pat motherfuckers down. And girl, bam, you better have it keistered inside your asshole, bitch. Because if I feel a fucking gun, bitch, you gotta go. Bitch. Okay. Anyway. Good night, honey. I want a taser that looks like an iPhone. Oh, I want to get one too. Yes, honey. They got tasers that look like bubble gum, and when you grab a piece, it shocks you. Okay, that's a little petty. Oh, that's a little baby taser gun. I think I have I have a one that looks like a flashlight. It's a big one though. It's a real big one. A baton flashlight type of taser. I have a little miniature one. Now that motherfucker gets you together. I tased myself by accident with that one. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. Girl, you feel that electricity go through your body still. And then I have a little tiny baby one too with a flashlight. Girl, just give a warning, honey. Brandon Fraser in his prime was Bay. Who the hell's Brandon Fraser? I'm gonna have to Google him. He got the gun on his ankle. Yes, honey, girl. Girl, he had a cute little anklet thing right there, girl. A cute little band around his ankle, girl. Had that gun up in there. Motherfucker. Cute guy, too. He was very cute. Very nice, too. Anything you need, you just ask me. So I will play it. You want to go get me a case of water? Sure. What type of water and how many cases you need? Oh, I just need one. You know, I don't want to be that girl. Okay. Yeah, babe, can I come over after work? I'm very stressed out. Yeah, can you bring me something to eat? Sure, what do you want? And it's like, okay, well, he said anything. Well, can you go by Sonic's and then he's like, yeah, sure. Bitch, he said he was coming over at 9, girl. It's already 10 o'clock. What's going on? I'm waiting at Sonic still. No, the fuck you're not. Bitch, bye. Send me a picture, girl. Yes, he is. Girl, bring me the food, girl. I'm picking the fuck out. Oh, girl. Look at Bella. Yeah, Bella got on a cute. Come here, Bella. Let me show them your dress. Come here, mama. Let's show them your dress before you go. So y'all look at my baby. She got a dress on. And look at her dress. Her dress says wicked. Her dress says wicked sweet. You know she's a wicked little sweetie baby. Yeah, she got a cute little Halloween dress on. You look at my mama. She got a little dress on. Yes, honey. Yes, look at my mama. I get you too. Mama. You need a burrito too. You need a burrito too. She want a burrito too, y'all. She want a burrito too. You want a potato burrito? Oh, yeah, the mama. He waited at Sonic's, right, Jay? Honey, right. You know what's actually creepy too? My sister-in-law actually got engaged to a man who looked like this man too. He was taller though. This guy was shorter. And I think that's what I liked about him. He was short and he didn't care about height. I was taller than him. He was like 5'7", but he was really, really a hard worker. And he's like, I don't really care who I fall in love with. You know, I just want someone that's gonna love me and blah 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 blah. Anyway, bitch. But the guy that my sister-in-law got engaged to, it was like, are they cousins? And I think they were both from Modesto too. So I was like, ooh, they might be cousins because they looked alike. He was a little more. The one she was engaged looked a little more trashy, though. He was a little more trashier. Daddy had a pickup truck, girl, and wanted everybody riding in a pickup truck with him. Like, bitch, get out of here. And got upset. Come on in here. Yes, honey, come on in here. Bella is a cutie. She's a little cute little girl. And she acting cute with her dress on, too, honey. When the dress on, she act cute. I ordered them some more dresses and stuff, too, honey. And some sweaters and some beanies. Anyway, y'all, let me go, y'all. Let me go get my food. My little mama. She right here. She got my mama. Yeah, mama. You go get mama. Anyway, y'all. Bye, y'all. Love and light. Thank you for